Man, damage control. Welcome to damage control, where the damage is controlled.
Motherfucking control!
Y'all. Man, welcome back to the channel, man. Appreciate all the viewers and everybody that subscribed so far. We're going to send out a thanks to you. And, man, we on the 5th episode. It feels good. Feel like we kind of stepping in stride now. Gets a little easier every time. And I'm hoping that you guys are going to enjoy this journey.
Oh, yeah!
Because it definitely is a journey.
Gee.
But, yeah, man, we back at it again. 5th episode. Got TC to the left. I got Tina Carter show. You know, you don't want to mess that up. You got, Nick Moss back in the building this week.
Oh, yeah!
And, yeah, man, we coming live straight from the crib, man. Feel good, though. How y'all been living this week? How y'all feeling?
How you feeling, T?
Go ahead. Tell us about the boxing.
Y'all, man, I'm chilling, for real. Same thing as last week, just trying to elevate. You already know what it is, boxing, right? Working on the short film some more. Just working, man.
Just working. Sounds good, man. How about you, Tina Carter? How your week been?
So I got an email this week that the theater that I had originally booked for my one-act show is going to be reopening. So I have a new date. So I'm dropping that here October 2nd.
Oh!
2021. It's a Saturday. Come see Runaway Bride live. We're going to have a good time.
Also, you redoing it again?
Redoing it again.
That's what's up. I wasn't at the first one, so I'll be definitely here at the second.
No, it was a short film.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it got canceled.
I'm mixing up the shows.
It got postponed because of Corona. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, Runaway Bride coming to a theater soon to yours. We looking forward to that, man. That sound good, man. This week for me been it's been up and down. A lot of work getting done, but
You've been grinding.
man, we had some good weather though. 70 degrees.
Yes.
Looking like it's about to turn that clock into the summertime or the springtime at least. Daylight saving coming up this Sunday.
Yeah.
Grammys coming up this Sunday. That came upon us pretty fast.
Hell.
Hella fast, you know what I'm saying? But I wonder how they gonna do that. We're gonna jump into that later, but it's gonna be interesting, man. But I guess to open, I think a question I had on my palette that came across this week was, do we think social media is more of a good thing or a bad thing in this society? And I'm really talking about from any aspect. However you want to tackle that question, you can tackle it. What you think?
I feel like it's done a lot of good for people. A lot of people have made a career out of it, have flipped it, started business off of it, became influencers, been able to spread their activism, like their ministries and different things like that. So I feel like it's been good, but it has also caused a lot of trouble. So
Facts.
I think it's like split down the middle, in my opinion. I
kind of agree with that a lot too, because I guess honestly for me, I think it's more so because you can kind of control your feed now. You can kind of control.
What do you mean by that?
Like what you want to subscribe to. You know what I mean? You can choose who you want to follow, and you can choose who you don't want to follow. So that alone kind of says, hey, I want to see what this person. Because a lot of people be complaining. They tired of seeing, whoever may be posting something, and they kind of like tired of they trolling. They tired of whatever their content they may be putting out. But it's like, well, you following it for a reason, so you somewhat still want to see what they posted.
It's super easy. If you don't like it, click unfollow.
Yeah, and I was gonna say you can control it, but at the same time, Facebook and all these social medias, they do kind of control what you see as well. That's the part I kind of don't like, because I want to be open to everything. I get it, because they like, since you've been liking this a lot, or you've been following this person a lot, we're gonna send you more of this to your feed, which is cool. But then it's like, man, like the algorithm. You could be seeing a post from like 2 days ago versus a post that came out 2 minutes ago. They ain't gonna post it until I guess it fits your algorithm.
Yes.
Right.
But I do think it's kind of split down the middle. I see a lot of pros in it, because I see a lot of possibility to make money, especially networking, when you able to just talk to somebody across the world, and maybe y'all can form some type of relationship that can be beneficial for both. But it also is a lot of stuff that come along that's bad with it. Like if you're a person that don't do well with people criticizing you or have something to say about whatever your content or your product may be,
Right.
it's gonna be a lot of criticism, and people have the freedom to give their opinion.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people may not want to hear it, but when you put it out into the world, you got to kind of expect that.
And don't search nothing because it's gonna show up everywhere. I search cars, all I see is cars.
Yeah. The other thing is, my boy, I was talking to one of my homeboys, and he was like, people only post just the end result. You don't really see them the behind the scenes or the mistake. I honestly see a lot of that because I follow people that do that stuff. But a lot of times you don't see people when they down and out. Like if you're an artist and you maybe getting like discouraged with your own craft because everybody looks like they doing so well, and you find yourself in this comparison mode, always comparing what you got going on versus what they got going on, and you may be kind of discouraged. A lot of times I see that and I get encouraged. So it's kind of like I guess your perspective and how you see things.
Oh, yeah.
But I see a lot of good in it though, man. You know what I'm saying? What about you, G?
Man, I was a little distracted to be real with you. I thought I heard gunfire out there, but
hopefully not, man. Because
I
we're
heard people
shooting a
screaming
live
and
show.
shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell going on, but I agree.
I see you leaning over. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is going on out there?
Are you scared, Moss?
Nah, I like to have my protection on me. No headshots. But I definitely agree 100% with what both y'all said. It's really about balance. I think it's due to capitalism. It's kind of more like you say towards it's only giving people one perspective, so they're being more subjective towards things that are coming their way, which is not good for society, because that's what's causing the divide in our nation right now. Is because I only see what I believe in instead of us growing together and trying to learn. I mean, that's how you create healthy dialogue, is by being open to other people's perspective, and I think that prevents it due to what they're feeding you due to algorithms. You know what I mean? You're only seeing, oh, okay, I must be right because that's all I'm seeing. Right. That's not true, bro.
Well, you need to see the other side of the fence.
Because if you understand, let's say, politics, that's what everybody really talks about a lot. You know what I mean? Republicans versus Democrats. You know what I mean? Like,
Shout
Republican,
out to the
you know,
being passed.
Shout out to
for
that
sure.
stimmy.
Next time.
That stimmy finna come through like cheese.
That's different right now.
That's different talk. Because I need my every bit of it.
Yeah, so
to
you
double
know
it.
when it comes to those different two parties, like people and they put like black people have to be Democrat. If they're not, they're Uncle Tom's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's not, you got to understand Republican side. Like a Republican side ain't always bad. You know what I mean? I see the bad, but I also see the good. Is what I'm saying.
Which, if you do a little history,
it was
black
began
people
like that. Yes.
Republicans, and
Exactly.
then it shifted.
Exactly.
But, yeah.
No, that's a fact. That's a big fact, though. You know what I mean? So that being said, also, people use, like, we got trolls. I think that's not healthy. Mental health is a huge problem due to social media now. It's creating anxiety. People don't know how to be personable anymore. I think it's taking a lot of empathy out of the world. Those are just my negatives, but the good are, like you said, it's the networking aspect of it. A lot of people have been able to come up. Creatives have been able to show their asses off. So social media definitely just needs balance. I think capitalism is the major problem, because these major organizations, because they're putting so much money into it, they have more control. You know what I mean, on what you actually see and how you perceive it.
I agree. I think stuff like Facebook group and like Reddit and even tags, because you can follow tags on Instagram. I think that's a good method of kind of helping people deal with like people that may struggle with like mental health due to social media, or people that struggle with people having opinions on what they may be putting out. Because when you subscribe to them group pages, you kind of including yourself with like-minded people, opposed to just being out there and having a profile open to everybody, which it is. But if you in those groups and those Reddit chains and like communities, you kind of get more of a it's like sitting at a lunch table with the people you want to sit at, opposed to just sitting at a lunch table and everybody's looking at you and they clowning you because you the new person on the block.
I feel that. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So I think you kind of gotta train yourself on how to use social media in a way that is healthy for you, and you not taking so much of that into the real life. Because at the end of the day, it's still not the real life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
opinions. Anybody can hide behind a keyboard and say whatever. Because sometimes comments, especially if you're a YouTuber, you have to have thick skin. And if you need to take a moment to take a break from it, if you can't handle it, but if you can, you just got to be ready because they say whatever.
Yeah, they do.
They
do, man. I enjoy it though, cause I mean
you handle it well, bro. He engaged into it.
Cause I used to be one of them people that lived in the comment section of whatever I was really into. A lot of like doing a podcast now. I kind of retract from that because I be having so much to say on her, and it's like the outlet I want to let that information flow from. Right. So I save it a lot, but it still be tempting to kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like, people come at me because they know I'm going to be the responsive type.
Exactly.
Which I love, but it's like, yo, let's make it valuable. You know what I mean? I don't want to be, like, having a 100,000 thread of just nonsense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it's been good, man. Overall, I've been taking advantage of it. You ask me, I find a lot of value in social media for sure, and I use it to my advantage. You know what I'm saying? So, it's been good, man. Speaking of social media, though, dog, we got some other media with that Scary Hours too the last week. And I was excited going into it. I guess I kind of made my prediction maybe was kind of correct. I kind of said he probably would stick to the same formula as the first one where he gives us a commercial joint and he comes around and gives us some more lyricism on the back end with the lemon pepper freestyle.
I think everything he said be lyricism.
Lyrical, yeah. I guess more explicit because I was listening to What's Next today, like looking at the lyrics, because I be just blown away just by the vibe and the cool melody of the flow. But then I start locking in on them lyrics. I'm like, yeah, Buddy coming with it.
That's what I'm saying. Like always though.
Yeah,
you never not. I was listening to that Joe Budden. You know what I mean? That ain't, you know what I mean? But I was listening to that podcast and they were saying Parks was actually saying this, saying that Drake his formula is putting out the same type of songs. And they feel like he's made songs that are just like that, but better.
I seen that too.
And I was just like, man, come on, y'all. It's just, but he made sense because Royce, what's his name? Rory,
yeah.
Forget me. But Rory said he was just like, for himself, he puts the caliber of Drake is all the way up here. So when he makes something, because all he can do is measure Drake to Drake.
Drake to Drake,
you know what I mean?
I agree with that.
I agree with that hellish, you know what I mean? But still, at this point, I mean, for you to be able to consistently keep that caliber of music, you know what I mean, for this long, you just got to just lay back and just be like, fuck it, he the greatest at this point.
But I think even for me, I'm not a day one Drake fan, like all of that, but I really enjoyed this project.
Yeah, I thought it was solid.
So I really enjoyed it. So I don't
like. What do people think is wrong? Like, what? It was a 3-song freaking EP.
Yeah, I think overall, I haven't really. I think overall, I've seen nothing but good reviews. You have the people that's on the fence every time that Drake comes out. It's like, y'all hyping it up, but they not. They ain't no. I've never seen anybody yet come out and say, "Oh, that mother was garbage," or he dropped. Like all the critics out there that was saying like Drake's falling off, or somebody else has his spot. He put that narrative to bed.
Come on, bro.
Like he put that narrative to bed because at the end of the day, dog, these records, dog, whether you like them or not, he finna be the first artist in history to debut #1 and #2, and I got a feeling that.
So he's still on track to go #1.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That came out like maybe
a couple days ago.
A couple days before, and then followed after. They was like, the first two records.
First they was debate. They was I don't know if we supposed to be going, but first they were saying he's supposed to go for record. The entire EP is 110 selling first week. That's what they said.
Right. Yeah. The whole unit. Yeah, but then I seen something else that said like 1 million.
On fucking.
I don't know.
I've seen it in 3 different sites, bro.
We'll have to see.
Cause I'm
before them to trend, that means he's finna trend something different.
Oh yeah.
His numbers is gonna be crazy off of 3 songs.
I enjoyed this project.
So that means his project is gonna, his project is.
If he would have gave us a 4, that mode would be like 2 million.
I promise, bro.
Dog. At the end of the day, I think he just. He gonna get so tired. He gonna have to get tired of success.
He gonna have to retire himself.
Like he's gonna have to. It's almost. I know I always compare him to Brian, but Brian, like I feel like Brian, like his career, he's still like he's in his 18th season. He's still considered the best player in the league.
Right.
Like at this point, somebody else should been kind of contending to take that throne.
Well, historically, that happens.
What's that?
like once you're in the league for so long, somebody eventually comes on,
right, and takes the cake.
But nobody's
it's
doing
really
that with
nobody
Brian right now.
yet that can really see
that we like. You know what?
And
He
his
majority
18th season.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Whether you like him or not, you got it.
But he's still in his
great.
prime. Like he's still
which is crazy.
Still like
That's
his numbers.
He don't play on his knees all crazy like a lot of other players.
Yeah, he's a smart guy too. Like he take his like his regimen and diet is just, I mean, it's otherworldly.
Right.
And everybody don't do that, which explains why he's still where he is. And honestly, I parallel that to Drake. Like, you know, he's, I don't know, maybe what, 7th or 8th project. If you conclude the tapes and all that, the albums. You know, at this point, we like, you know, he should be on the back burner somewhere. And all these little guys, you know, I guess the babies or even the Coles and Kendrick, I felt didn't apply enough pressure to take it because he just always stayed in the face of everybody.
I think Kendrick applied the pressure. It's just Kendrick goes on these.
He's an out of sight, out of mind guy.
Yeah, I think at one point he could have.
I don't know if I say he could have took it, but he could have.
No, I'm talking about
he could have made it
projects,
interesting.
lyrically, beats, like everything. Like Kendrick
could have made it interesting, but I just
consistent.
Kendrick. I'm sorry, Kendrick.
He's not better than Drake, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say.
If he put out more stuff, I don't know.
He still's not better.
We would be
than
having
Drake,
a different
bro.
conversation in my opinion.
See, the reason why we're saying what we're saying is Drake. So Kendrick is in like 3 boxes. Drake is in like 20 boxes.
No, see, y'all be taking that. I'm not saying Drake is great, but I'm saying Kendrick.
Where would he surpassing that?
I mean, I don't know.
But you know, because I try to be nice and fair to. It's crazy because we recorded with the fucking light just going crazy. It's whatever right now though. Let me see right quick. I know that's
real right here. It's real right here.
Like, no, it is.
No, I'm saying Drake is great, but I really, really like Kendrick.
I love Kendrick. I know Kendrick.
That's who I connect with a little bit more. And that's okay.
I feel you.
Kendrick
but we're talking about, okay, this is what I mean kind of with if we want to go back to the social media part and how social media trains people. Like right now we having a debate off of just come on, like let's put these 2 catalogs together and let's say who's straight up better.
Nah, it's not even. It ain't fair because it's too much. He don't got enough. Like Kendrick,
so that's my. Even if you put up 3 songs, like 3 albums, like if I sit there and like if I match them, I'm like, yo, what is more appealing though? Yeah. And I love Kendrick. I think Kendrick speaks to his people a lot better than Drake does.
Yeah, because he has an actual.
But
target.
but to the world though.
Yeah, to the world, I don't think people will have that conversation. You know if you're talking to the hip hop community, it's way more entertaining.
Of course, Kendrick.
I'm talking about bar for bar. I mean, come on, Kendrick. I'm just saying.
But Drake knows
that. If we're talking about worldwide superstar, Drake is a superstar.
But that's what he. So when I feel like in this project, right, and he was saying that he just like, bro, like I'm like, what? Who are y'all? Y'all are nothing.
Them lyrics.
Y'all not listening when I say Drake is great, but I'm saying I like Kendrick.
No,
that's
but
okay.
I was debating off if you were saying no. It sounds great. I'm saying you said if you stay consistent.
That boy say leave me out the comments. Leave me out the nonsense. Speaking out of context, people need some content. Niggas trying to keep up. Shit is not a contest. Whipped beans. That whipped beans concept. Like, but whipping beans concept. I said, like, the nigga, he talks so rich. The type of model the type of model he's driving, he doesn't have a name yet.
He talks so rich.
I'm not disagreeing with what y'all saying.
Whipping beans concept. Heaven sent, God sent. At least that's what my mom says. Proof is in the progress. Money is not an object. Busier than a motherfucker. You know how the job gets. Barking up the wrong tree. You know how the dog gets. Heaven falling off. Yeah. God. Hey, but you know what?
So what's the question? The question is how is he able to still connect with 14-year-olds?
I mean, he taps in with the guys that 14-year-olds like. He taps in with the trippy reds. He taps in with the Block Boy JBs. He taps in.
It's easy to digest.
Easier, yeah.
It is.
Very.
And I think that's one thing that I would probably say more so rappers, because it's like rappers have the most difficult type of songs. When you talk about lyricism, when you look at pop songs and rock songs, like they're not really tapping in. It's more so like this is catchy and everybody gets it. Right. But rappers, they tap into another level of lyricism, vocabulary, and I think a lot of times that's almost too emphasized or focused on when you're thinking about the consumer, because they're the casual ear. They're not going to be able to digest everything at a level of somebody like a Kendrick that may be super versed in a specific genre or a specific lyric he's going into. So I think Drake finds a perfect balance of entertaining the rapper's rapper, but also pleasing the casual ear.
I agree.
And I don't think everybody, you typically only one side of the fence.
But I ain't gonna sit here and say Kendrick can't do that, because Kendrick can make.
I ain't saying he can. I ain't saying he can. I think it's a bevy of his music that may be a little challenging to the normal guy.
That's what I'm saying. And he's
And
very aggressive.
Drake's, he's gonna give you the lemon peppers. He's gonna give you the 5 AM in Toronto's, the Paris Mortons, but also give you the guys plans. Also give you the what's next. And that's his form. I think that's his form of his career. And then he just reaches out and say, you know what? I also can go do some dance hall with Bad Bunny and go do some Skepta UK. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just go crazy with it. So I think that's the...
But what would be dope...
Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I give him that. That's a feature, but Drake can do that with them himself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He can give you a Hotline Bling.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But
I agree. But so my thing is, what would be dope to see Drake do is really dive more into
what's that?
Like his belief stands. You know what I mean?
I don't think we never gonna do that. But I mean, he thinks like marketing dollars.
But he's at a place where he can just he
should be at that place. I just think he's just always gonna be politically right. That's what
I don't think it's necessarily.
You mean politically right or like safe? What do you mean?
I think safe.
I think safe is the same. Yeah, I kind of equate those
safe,
things.
Not politically right.
I
kind of equate those things.
And I get what you're saying, but if he can just throw some more, you know, if
what
he
you mean?
Just you know, because what else do we know? You rich, and this is what I do understand when it comes to the Rory, and I know you be in different.
When it comes to the who?
What Rory was saying this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was just like, man, like, okay, I like when he talked the rich talk because it's where he at, so I respect it. You know what I mean? I know he gonna give us the love song, solid. You know what I mean? But like, bruh, you know what I mean? Like, where you at? Like, what you see? Like, what's really going on? You know what I mean?
Like, you talking about more because he telling about his life, but you talking about like
introspective in worldview.
Yeah, he don't.
Of what he thinking.
Yeah, he don't tap
crazy. He tapped into that a couple times in.
He give you a bar every once in a while, just enough to hang on for more.
Yeah. But I know he thinks though. I know he's a very smart nigga.
I want to hear his perspective because he is biracial. He is from Canada.
He got so much
to
talk
about. He did get
about.
signed to Young Money, so I kind of want to hear like what he has seen along the way. Yeah. That's something in the future I look to hear from Drake.
Exactly.
I think that may be a reason why people try to make him an appropriator.
Yeah, but that's my thing because they don't. He remember what he was saying in that interview when he was like, man, when he was on
Rap
Radar, exactly. And he was just like, man, it's crazy how, you know, I've gotten all these Grammys and did everything, but nobody ever says as the black rapper, like.
Or they don't ever claim it as black excellence.
Black excellence, you know.
I felt them on that.
Like, that's crazy.
He kind of deals with
that nigga black as hell.
He deals with it from both sides. I think he deals with it.
But he's black. Like, he's the first black. He should be like. He should be named the first
like,
black
person. What you mean, though? Like from the black and the white side.
The first black man to do this.
I feel like the white side love him. He never catches any type of flack for them. I feel like he's never been in the. I feel like he only really gets criticized or kind of shunned upon by his own people, by his own community. I've always said that. That's why I call him. He's not the most underrated. I always say he's the most underappreciated because he's done so much for the genre.
Do you think it's because he kind of plays it safe when it comes to those type of topics?
I don't. If it is,
ooh, that was a good one. That's a good question.
If it is, I don't think that still validates shunning him. Because it's other guys.
Not shunning him, but
because it's other guys who celebrate. It's other guys that
not at his caliber. He has a voice to where he could do some damage.
I don't know if it's somebody at his caliber. I just know as a whole we celebrate a bunch of other stuff like nonsense.
Nah.
So that they put out, and we don't celebrate him just doing well or him just his like the.
Everybody celebrate him doing well, bro.
No, not to the degree that I think he deserves. That's why I say he's one of the most unappreciated.
No, there are some jealousies.
Your favorite artist.
No, I think it is some jealousies towards Drake because of
the
heights he has.
The light skinned guy coming in from Canada, taking all the spots.
Whoa, hold on, pause.
I think it's a valid question.
The reason, and I get that. That's what I'm saying. But at the same time, I think if he did do more for the black community, he would be praised.
But we don't really know what he's
Michael doing. Jackson, I'm talking about like spoke up. Like,
you talking about
speaking up.
You can't Michael Jackson.
Man, Michael Jackson, he even made fucking anthems about black people. You know what I mean? Like that nigga was loud for the shit. All
Well,
I'm
Drake
saying,
does but you got to think Drake got ties to people like over. I want to say like when you talking about Papa Sign, like Jamaica, Africa, he got like all that type of. He really into.
I'm saying,
he just don't publicize it like that.
But I'm saying, I think if he spoke more into that piece of him, because I know things do affect him as a black man, I think he will be celebrated even by the white people by putting up a stance like.
I think they do.
But can I say this, Moss?
No, they respect him heavy, but I'm saying it will raise his caliber to God.
Amongst us,
but I want him to do it and it to be authentic. I don't want him
That's
to
what I'm
do
saying.
it
If it ain't dark, don't fake it though.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't with the.
If he's
let me
not
just
ready
put on a
or
mask.
doesn't
I think
have
he still
enough
feel it,
knowledge,
though.
I want him to do it in an authentic way.
If it was the scenario she's painted,
Right,
like
don't
let's
do
do
it.
this because it's going to be a good look for me,
Right.
opposed to I'm genuinely wanting to do this because I
Yeah,
feel
I
this in
want
my
it to be
heart.
But maybe he's scared.
I don't think he's scared.
I
don't
he
think
is.
at this point.
I think it's tough to kind of hold him to that because he actually is a guy that he moved back and forth between I think Memphis or somewhere down south and things like that. But he's at the end of the day he's a Canada guy though. Like somebody he still lives in Canada. Somebody like Tory Lanez, he lives in Miami. You see him up in New York. Like Drake, he don't move around that much like to the degree of somebody like a Tory that's from Canada.
He everywhere.
But
He says
I'm saying though he like when I think of Drake and I think of Tory, I associate Canada heavily with Drake, opposed to when I think of Tory, he's like a mixed bag of just all cultures when I see him.
I agree.
His homies, like you know what I'm saying? Like you look at Drake homies, he got white boys around him. He, you know what I'm saying? And Canada is like that. It's like an imported place where people from all the world come. You know what I'm saying? If you ever heard somebody talk about Canada, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think he represented well for sure.
I see what you mean.
But
He only representing what he knows.
And he presented it to the world well because before Canada, the only thing we cared about was Vince Carter in Toronto. And now, you know what I mean? A lot of they slang is very influenced into the music. It's many other artists came from there now. Like I was never talking about Canada prior
So he
to
only doing what he could.
I think he just putting on for his coach, for his hometown. You know what I'm saying? Like never home, but I'm always repping. You know what I'm saying? I think that's been him since day one.
I respect
but
that.
I do feel if people push back and say, you know what, maybe he should speak more about it on this a little bit. But only do it if it's genuine. Don't fake it.
Facts.
You know
Because
what I'm
from
saying?
him, you'll be able to tell that it's not genuine. And he won't go his hardest. So when he's ready to speak on it, I think he will.
Yeah.
I respect that.
But Scary Hours 2 was a perfect setup for CLB. Like, I feel like this is going to put,
What do you think when he says that? What does that mean to you?
CLB?
Like, yeah.
Certified Love? I honestly don't know. Since he gave us some lyricism on there, I'm thinking he probably finna sing us a love song on that record probably, bro. Like, that's kind of what I get from. But he may be talking this slick shit on there, like the certified, it may be like kind of almost a backwards meaning when you first initially think of Certified Lover Boy. You may think like love songs, how I'm thinking, but he may just be talking slick on some just because everybody want him to do him a whole rap album. He's never given us that really yet.
Well, he don't need to.
I know. I just think I think he cares about how he's seen in hip hop.
I just don't.
He does. I know he does. He ain't gonna sacrifice it all for us, but I know he cares. It matters to him. You know what I'm saying? It definitely matters.
I agree.
But I'm looking forward to it though, man. I think he's steadily, whatever the narrative I always been saying about this dude, he's steadily putting it on, bro. Like the greatest to ever do whatever he's doing, bro. He's constantly putting more into that narrative, bro. Like
everybody like, what's so special?
Nigga,
There's a lot of special
everything.
things about Drake.
He's just otherworldly, bro. Like,
And I can say that, and I'm not even the biggest Drake fan. Like, he's a superstar.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it just is what it is.
And what I was about to say though, he debuted on number 1 and number 2. I honestly believe, I don't know if he put a video to that Want to Need, I believe that would replace that number 1.
You think so?
I believe so, bro. Because you know what? Did you see when they was talking about? They think Baby kind of edged him on that, and I first listen, I was just because he had the more standout lines, but when I go back and listen, I kind of was like, Baby kind of got his flow.
Yeah.
His flow was just.
Why did people saying his flow? Like what he was saying was killing it, bro.
It was, but I think his execution was even otherworldly though, bro. Like he was going crazy with it.
Yeah.
But man,
He ain't kill Drake though. I don't
he ain't kill. It ain't no.
Drake lines just be.
It ain't Lemon Pepper freestyle when Rick Ross
But,
type.
I mean, Lil Baby didn't kill.
So you think we're gonna get a tape with them?
Hopefully.
Rick Ross and Drake?
Nah.
I don't know. Ocho Cinco came out and said it's one out there that's sheeping around, but I don't know if we gonna get it. I would love
I
it.
think people want it.
I don't think it's coming, though.
It's a demand for it though.
I don't think it's coming.
It's a demand for it. I will say that.
They
People
don't
want
miss
it.
though.
They don't. They put up that list, and I was like, sheesh.
But it's like an easy takeover for Drake. Drake be like, okay.
All right, nigga, what you want to do? Maybach over you.
Literally.
Yeah. Hey, we gonna close, let them charge. Yeah. I wish I could leave my headphones off, but I ain't gonna know when it's cracking. Gia, whole lot of money, you heard? Yeah, so about that all black streaming.
Oh shit, we live.
Are we gonna check that out, or are we just gonna laugh at it?
I think it's going in the right direction.
Nigga already laughed at it.
I like it.
For y'all that don't know,
I'm gonna definitely invest in it though.
we have an all black, not all black. Well, I guess it's all black podcast.
Yes, it is.
But we have an all black streaming service.
Check it out.
On Roku, any smart TV.
What is it called though?
It's called All Black. You couldn't miss it.
They were so genius. They thought hella hard on that.
BLK, nigga. That's how you spell it.
That's like black entertainment.
It is. It is black entertainment. Not sure how entertaining it is, but check it out, man. They talk about natural hair and black people.
I can't do it with him. Check it out for yourselves. Let us know what you think.
Check it out, man. It may not be the worst.
I love my people, man.
Hey, celebrate black creators, though, man. In all seriousness, though, man. Check it out. You know, we always ask for these things, and they have these platforms now. We need to give them some support, you know?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Right.
Anyways, back to the new music. We had Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. We touched on it last week, I believe, and we was kind of doing a prediction of what it may sound like. And I would probably say we kind of guessed it. You know what I mean? It really wasn't too far of what I anticipated from them. Did I love it? I couldn't say I loved it, but I can see a crowd that would love this.
Bro, they didn't even give you all. You know it's an album coming out, right?
I do know. I don't know if I'm really interested in the album after hearing that as well.
Leave the Door Open made me think about all kind of stuff.
What happened?
The song Leave the Door Open.
I thought she said Oprah.
I thought she said Weekend.
We was both.
I don't know what the hell she said.
Leave the door open. I enjoyed it. I love the sounds. I love how they had the women in the studio while they was playing the different instruments. It brought a 70s vibe for me.
Definitely.
It did.
It was like about love. Like it was just great about love.
I think for me what it is
We need some shit like that though.
I think it's quality is definitely good, but I think sonically it is having my ear to bend more than I'm probably willing to bend it. Because it's like too far from what's going on right now for me. Like it's like I don't know where I'm gonna put this in my playlist. I don't have a playlist for this record right now.
Oh yes you do.
I don't.
I definitely got a playlist for it, okay?
Got a playlist for it.
What is
bruh.
it?
The song is fire.
You gonna find
Switch
it.
out fire.
Alright, so what song are we putting this next to that's like out?
Redbone.
I think I'm putting it ahead of
Redbone by Childish Gambino? No, that ain't. I mean, that song came out when? Mid 2000?
I'm saying, I thought you were talking about comparing. You mean like actually.
I'm saying, like, if I'm making a playlist right now, like, what can I really put
But
it to
bro,
next to right
funk?
now?
It doesn't matter
Smooth
about
funk, something like
the
that.
playlist. I think
Boogie.
Bruno has always went to his own curve. He doesn't really care what's going on. He's going to put out good music.
I think we only can say that within the last one or two projects. Before that, Bruno was very pop, and it fit in well with everything.
Yeah,
Just the way you
But hold
are,
on,
Grenade.
But he said, look, they said this.
Even the Hooligans album was really still kind of.
That was doo-wop though. That was 50s. He borrowed that sound from the 50s, like the Little Richards, the Frankie Lyman.
But I mean, it had a polish of what was going on still now. This record is just like cut straight out of it.
It's like Al Green off the rip.
Pretty much.
Isaac Hayes as well.
It pretty much is. That's all I'm saying. It's not bad. It's just like, okay, what can I really play? Like, what you know what I'm saying? Well, what am I going to play next to this, or where am I going to really play it at? You know what I mean? Like, for me,
I think demographically though, it's gonna shoot towards the older age.
Yeah, probably so.
And older souls.
It's the great record.
It's definitely gonna do well on the charts.
very
I'm not questioning that type of stuff. I'm just talking about for my more personal taste.
But I think they're gonna
and
expand.
I'm open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, I listen to everything.
I think it's gonna be different though, bro. I think that's just a sample of something. I think the album is gonna be very, very. It's gonna have
You may get some bars from Bruno. You saying?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
Okay, I thought you was talking about that type of open because I don't know if
have we ever get bars?
Maybe some, here and there. Never really like on some real rapidy rap shit. Nah, never that.
Now why?
What'd you say?
Continue.
This nigga wild. Anyways, man. Overall, I think it's gonna do well though, man. As far as a success for sure. You said his fans got him on the Grammys.
Yeah, he's supposed to be on the top billing for the Grammys now. So it was a couple tweets between him and the guy that's what is his name?
I don't know. The person that runs the Grammys.
I'm sorry to you. You're very talented, but my mind is
Anderson .Paak?
And yeah.
Anderson .Paak. Oh, I thought you were talking about somebody with the Grammys.
No. They were tweeting back and forth, and then the fans got involved. Long story short, they're going to be performing on the Grammys now.
Wow.
Twitter is so powerful, like.
It is.
But you gotta understand, this nigga Anderson .Paak, but
Bruno.
This man Bruno Mars is.
He should have the love. He's won Album of the Year.
But I'm just talking about performer-wise. That man is.
He can perform.
Who's performing that's a great performer?
Nowadays, nobody. Besides
Is Chris Brown on the Grammys?
Hell no. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
I just took that. I just took it.
Went off on me.
But no, Doja Cat. I said Doja Cat. I think she gonna have the best performance. Doja can do everything exceptionally.
I've never seen her perform.
Doja can do everything exceptionally. I'm not even capping with her.
Really?
Yes, she can rap well. She can perform well. She can sing well. She can dance. She knows choreography. Yeah, on stage, all at the same time. Yeah, that's why I pick.
So okay, I know we talking about them. So where are we at with Doja Cat, real quick, just so I can understand, so I can dive.
My reactions the other day, I said I always forget to put her in the MC lane, but she's like my favorite, like new, female MC, if you will, because I know she does so much. That's like boxing her in, but she takes the cake for me. Like out of the new young MCs from the female side, yeah.
Okay.
She got it for me. You can say the Megans, you can say the Mulattoes, you can say Cardi is bigger, but I think she's way more talented than Cardi. For sure. Not even, it's black and white with me.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, but
Anderson .Paak with Grammys, yeah. What was you saying? I'm sorry, I ain't mean to interrupt.
No,
I guess basically they gonna be performing now. I'm interested to see. Well, I guess the video is pretty much a performance, so I expect it to be somewhat like that. But I guess that was cool.
When is the album coming out?
Not sure. I would anticipate soon. But
how's this Grammys gonna look?
What you mean?
Gonna have an audience?
I don't. That was the other thing I wanted to ask too.
I miss the audience and everything, from sports to music, everything. Like the audience, I didn't realize how big of a role they played, and I just want the audience back.
So the full performance list is Bad Bunny, you got Cardi B, BTS, DaBaby, Doja Cat, Billie Eilish. Those are gonna be favorites for sure. Who else is down here? Lil Baby, Dua Lipa, Chris Martin. Yeah, Lil Baby got it. Megan Thee Stallion, Post Malone, Roddy Ricch. So it's Harry Styles. Yeah, it's gonna be those. I'm interested in pretty much everybody I named.
Man, I wish we had a Chris Brown on this, but I'm excited to
Maybe
see Cardi.
sleeping on Chris. Nobody gives Chris nothing, bro.
Nothing.
Everybody
I don't understand
for
this
not
dude.
giving. And he's
Crazy.
the best performer.
He has to earn every bit of success or love he gets.
It's ridiculous. This
Fuck
dude is
them.
so freaking talented and entertaining. He captivates your eyes.
Yeah.
Like, I miss artists like this on the live stage. I'm sorry.
You give him
BET Awards. Fuck y'all mean.
What you mean?
Like BET Awards was better than Grammys, bro.
I like all of them.
Now, what you mean by that? Production wise? Because the BET ain't never been better than the Grammys when it come to that.
No, I'm just saying performance wise. Remember there was a time where everybody was like BET Awards. Like we like.
I don't know if I ever been in that place.
Nigga, everybody, nobody sat there waiting on the Grammys more than the BET
Oh, people
Awards.
wait on the Grammys. That's why they make a big deal when they don't win or get nominated.
No, hear me out. I'm okay within the last 10 years, yes.
And my memory may just be not right.
All BET Awards was huge from 2000 to 2009.
Absolutely.
That's in the last time is when Drake did best I've had. 2009 BET.
Okay, how many awards has he showed up to the BET to accept?
That
probably
one
never.
time. That was the first. That was
probably
the one
never after
time.
that.
Yeah, it was over.
Nicki never shows up.
Everything was like swoop.
They should be showing up to all these awards, in my opinion.
But people don't
I agree.
respect BET Awards. But that's not what
They
my point
should.
was. Just like that was a good time.
Yeah.
You remember that Monique when she did that?
Oh, for Beyonce.
People want the Source Awards to come back.
Oh,
I do remember that. The Source
yes.
Awards.
Mm-hmm.
That was fire too.
When
that was
Destiny
really
Child,
that was gritty, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Destiny Child did Cater to You.
It was
And
gritty
they
as
brought
fuck.
Terrence Howard, Nelly, and Magic
I
Johnson
want
on
Unplugged
stage.
too.
Yeah, Rap City. All that shit to come back.
Oh, that shit was hard.
Yeah, man. But as far as the Grammys, let me see some of the nominees. I'm not sure if I was pleased with the nominees. Record of the year, you got Black Parade by Beyonce. I don't even know how to sing that.
No, I don't even know it.
That's just because she Beyonce. No shame to the Beehive or Beyonce, but this shouldn't be the album of the year or record of the year. Colors, by Black Pumas. You got Rockstar by The Baby and Roddy Ricch. That's supposed to be up there. Yeah. Say So by Doja. It's the number one. I don't know if it's supposed to be up there.
No.
Everything I Wanted by Billy. Billy just getting overly loved.
Snapping.
Don't Start Now.
Snapping. Y'all hating on Billy.
Don't Start Now. Dua Lipa. Circles. Post Malone. Savage by Megan and Beyonce.
That's so
Savage should be up there.
Fuck.
The Grammys is usually in February, right?
Right.
Yes. It typically already been happen.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not as excited.
Who do I think
as
gonna win that? It's no record in her I'm really leaning towards.
Drake should be in that mug, bruh.
For what record you think?
Tootsie Slide.
Nah, nigga, you lying. See, you know we Drake heads, but I ain't gonna do that to us now. I ain't gonna do that to us.
I'm not overly excited, so whoever wins, kudos.
Somebody like if I had to
give me the hip hop section, bro.
If I had to choose
Rockstar.
I'm thinking it's very hard to believe they're gonna give it to a rap act. The closest they're gonna give it to a rap act is Post Malone. Circles. Dua Lipa and probably Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish.
So you talking about The Weeknd not in there at all?
You know they did The Weeknd turn this year. Blinding Lights would have took this by storm.
He did a whole.
Blinding Lights is the record of the year. He would have won probably everything. He would have won the big three. He would have won record of the year.
Why is he not on there?
It was a rumor that it was like, you got to decline the Super Bowl in order to get basically the recognition on the Grammys. They made him choose, that's a rumor. But it seems like it came
Is that a
down
law?
to
Is that like a rule?
No, we don't know.
To what degree? That's just politics if you ask me.
He was already big as fuck.
I guess because they want to have the biggest, talked about TV performance, which Super Bowls owns that every year, so I don't know why they expected him to decline it if they offered. So I don't know, but everybody knows they are ridiculous for not having it up there.
That's crazy.
Album of the year, Chilambo. Okay, Janae.
That's right.
That's big. That was a good album. It was a good album. It grew on me. I wasn't a mess. I wasn't overly pleased with the album.
I'm a big Janae fan.
Yeah, that was fire.
Black Pumas again. I'm not sure who Black Pumas is, but they everywhere. Y'all know them?
Nope. I'll look into them though.
Yeah, I'm gonna check them out.
I'll look into them.
I don't typically see names I don't know when it comes to these big genres, but Everyday Life by Coldplay, they always gonna be in the mix. DJ
Did you listen to it?
Huh?
The Coldplay album?
I listen to it. I'm a Coldplay fan. Yeah, they just so global. If they come and put their paws on the game.
But they been out for hellas, bro.
They've been out for hellas. They go back to the 90s.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Woman in Music Part 3 by Haim, or I'm not sure who that is. Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa. I can respect that. Hollywood's Bleeding by Post and what is it called? Folklore by Taylor Swift.
It's horrible, bro. I don't even remember Taylor Swift putting on it.
Yeah, this album I wasn't a fan of Taylor. She had that whole debacle between her and what's the dude name? Her manager?
Yeah, that guy, yeah.
Brian, whatever his name is.
He
crazy.
sold half of her masters.
She had to redo everything. You don't remember? You ain't seen it?
Deep, bro.
I don't even think she gonna get credit, of course, but this is still up under, I think, like his ownership or whatever. She had to redo that album, I believe. All her old stuff, crazy. Song of the year is probably gonna be. Is that the box by? I think the box by Roddy. Yeah, Roddy should win that. Roddy should win that.
Let me hear it. Keep going.
You got Black Parade by Beyonce again. Cardigan. You got Circles by Post. Okay. Don't Start Now, I believe, by Dua Lipa. Everyday I Wanted by Billy. I Can't Breathe by her. And then you got If the World Was Ending. That song can win.
By who?
I don't even know the people names. JP Sax featuring Julia Michaels. If the World Can End could probably that's
the World Can End.
You gotta listen to Top 40 Radio like 01077. That record get played nonstop. And it's basic.
Bro.
Huh? I want the box to win, but if the world was ended,
yeah.
especially with the year of the pandemic, and it's just I can respect it if it won. I want the box to win, but I can respect that.
That should win, bro. They tripping.
Yeah, it should win, but them songs be knocking them
that
boys
was some
out.
Whack ass. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like none of that. You hear me?
I'm not. I mean, this is probably the least excited I've been for the Grammys in a while, but I hope it surprises me and it's good.
Yeah, I like the performance lineup.
Right.
The best new artist got some people in here I think people rooting for sure. Best new artist, you got Ingrid Andress, Phoebe Bridgers, Chica, That was old girl I did that.
Oh yeah, she can spit.
I'm surprised she got that look. That's huge. Noah Cyrus, that's Miley Cyrus' little sister. D Smoke, buddy off the show.
Yeah.
That won his deal. People like his album. I ain't gonna say people, but I know some people.
His album was fire, bro. It was too much like Kendrick though.
Yeah,
But
too much like Kendrick, and it's too carved out a certain way for me. Doja
did
Cat.
you give it a try?
I did. I listened to it. Yeah. Doja Cat, she can be a favorite. I'm not sure who is K-Tronda. K-Tronda? Not sure who that is. Megan Thee Stallion. I don't even know how they consider her still new still.
Is it because she just dropped her debut album?
Yeah.
I guess,
It's
but
probably because of that.
I don't know. I don't like
before
her
that,
debut.
it was like EPs and mixtapes, so
Right.
that's probably why.
And that was her worst project she's dropped. But she gets the look.
He was so hard on that album.
Tory Lanez, boy, catapulted her right into the awards.
You saying that's the only reason you got?
Hell yeah. You know how they do that stuff. Yeah, at least when they did it with Rihanna shit, the shit was crazy. She ain't dropped no Rihanna type caliber.
We'll see.
You know what I'm saying? I'll probably pick Doja to win that, but them other people, depending on who they
I
are,
would
they
like
can
to see
take it.
Chica. I would like to see that, but we'll see.
That would be huge.
That would be huge for her.
That would be huge if they did that.
She can spit.
Yeah, she can. Oh, she could. Did you listen to her? Yeah, she was the chick that wrote all the. Did you see Project Power? She was the chick that wrote all the lyrics for the action.
Oh,
song.
really?
Yeah. I know that chick ain't right there. You know, that's the same chick in Judas and the Black Messiah.
Keep going.
Stop it, but no, I didn't know that. That is her, bro.
Hey, she looks so immature on the other, or undeveloped.
Damn.
That's crazy how you can range like that. Yeah, that's crazy. R&B, okay, best R&B performance. See, this is where I get.
She was a kid in the other.
So R&B performance,
It's weird.
and then they have best traditional R&B performance. What would be the difference in that?
Name it, and I'll be able to say.
It's wildly different though when I look at these songs.
Yeah.
You got Lightning and Thunder by Janae, Black Parade by Beyonce,
Yeah.
All I Need by Jacob Collard, Goat Head by Brittany Howard, and See Me by Emily King. I don't know who
Last
that's.
three I didn't know.
Yeah, I barely know who that is.
Yeah.
Some people I gotta look
And then best traditional R&B.
Would be like the hers and stuff.
Well, you got Chloe and Holly.
Yeah.
That makes
That
sense.
shit was whack.
And these other people, I don't even know who they are.
Bro, I do not like her music, bro.
No,
Both
they're a
of them.
group.
And then you got best R&B.
They look fire. Cause I like, cause one of them,
Hey, who is
both
this?
of them fire.
This stuff. What this? Dog, this R&B section is just ridiculous.
Say it, cause you was naming.
What is this stuff, man? I barely know anything on here. Best R&B song has Better Than I Imagine. I don't know. That's by. I guess that's hers featured on her, but I don't know the record. Black Parade. That's Beyonce. Collide by Tiana, Major 9, and Earth Gang. Y'all know that?
Nope.
Do It. I know Chloe and Holly. Slow Down by Skip Marley and Her.
Let's go
Never
with
heard of that.
I heard
Chloe
that
and Holly. I'm going with them on
And
that.
then you look. So.
Wow, that's bad.
So did Summer Walker miss her window of?
I don't know, because I just don't know.
Or Kalani? Like, what the hell's going on with these people?
What's that girl named Queen?
Niger? No, come on, bro.
Nah.
Get the hell out of here with
It's
that
record,
shit.
You gotta do records.
I'm not even dissing Queen, but
Whoa,
she not on the
she
level
fire,
of no Kalani
bro.
or
Her
Summer.
shit like a Summer
she's
Walker.
fire, but I don't know if it. So the Grammys.
She'll tell you she ain't Summer Walker.
But I'm saying, like, when I hear them, it's like the same shit.
Stop
bro.
it.
No, I don't think.
Nigga, it's miles between them two. Summer Walker's in a class of her own with SZA. That's about it.
Anything with her
You think
is probably
Summer Walker
gonna
up there
win.
with SZA?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh my God, SZA.
SZA and Summer is in similar spaces.
Sheesh.
Man, SZA way bigger.
Now,
than her.
SZA momentum going into this new album got me ready to jump off my seat.
That's all I'm saying.
She
Summer ain't
is
never had me
killing
like
it.
that.
She
And I
came
love
back.
Summer.
She came
Let's
back
give Summer a
hard.
little bit more time. But that
But you
over
think
it?
Summer is going?
Oh yeah, yeah. Summer crazy. But nah, bro, I don't even like.
That
They got.
plastic surgery
We
gonna
know
slow it down.
Chilambo. We know Chilambo by Janae. Ungodly Hour by Chloe and Holly. Free Nationals. I don't know who that is.
Nobody's.
Let me see.
They somebody because obviously ain't agree.
Free Nationals. Then you got F Your Feelings by Robert Glasper. I heard of him. It Is What It Is by Thundercat. I know him too.
Yeah, I know the Thundercat.
That's best progressive. Yeah, but then you go to the best R&B albums. You still got Take Time. Give Y'all should win that. I give him
Who's
that.
up for album of the year?
We already named those.
Sorry.
Give
I
Y'all
thought that
is
was
a fire new
I
artist,
thought that
Album
was
of the year,
record
though?
I'm sorry.
Album of the year. I go back to it.
Yeah.
Album of the year was the Chilambo, Janae, Black Pumas, Everyday Life by Coldplay, D Jesse, And then I think I said either them last three, either Post gonna win, Taylor or Dua Lipa. Is who I put.
That's pissing me off. The Weeknd's not in there, bro. I don't even
The
like
Weeknd don't got a single nomination.
That's crazy.
They should be banished by that. For real. I would have blew up the Grammys. I would have came and blew that mug up.
Like everybody should just like boycott the fuck out of it though.
I would like to see
Straight up.
Janae win. I'm a huge Janae fan.
I would like for her to win.
Nah, she's so solid.
Yeah,
she's
her
been putting
live-
in-
her album was really good. She's consistent.
Now the
But
rap.
y'all gotta understand, Janae got a lot of kids. She got the scissors. She got the.
See, I'm about to go. I'm about to see.
And we can. That's debate. That's debate.
You have
That's
to
debate.
explain
That's
what you mean by
I'm
that.
finna, and I'm
Let's be
finna
careful.
do it.
Let 'em
Before,
Kids, it's hard. You can say it. She made it.
bro, she's inspired everybody now. Everybody now sing. Yes, everybody got this alternative. All the women have this alternative sound that comes from Janae Aiko. Before her,
Janae
nobody
is
was doing
great.
it.
Don't get me wrong, but
Nobody was doing it before her, yo. The beat when it comes to the production,
inspired that shit.
but still, Janae, no woman was doing it like that though.
I understand. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know,
And
I'm
it
really,
started
I'm
with
a
Janae. And after, come on, man, I know, I feel you, but after it, like every woman
So
comes
alternative,
out
like, so
sounding
give me
like
a record.
Janae.
So give me the record you think.
It's just the voice. It's how they.
Because I don't even know if she.
sing it.
I don't know if she really. Because honestly, I felt like it
Like
was a
nobody,
switch
everybody
in
was singing. Like it was on Jasmine Sullivan level,
Right, I wouldn't rock with
Fantasia level.
Honestly,
Like
SZA
motherfuckers was
reminds me more
singing.
of an artist named
You know
Natalie
what I mean?
Lawrence than anybody.
Beyonce was she's still singing. You know what I mean? Like
Beyonce ain't doing that stuff.
But I'm saying, but now the new generation started with
Kalanis.
Janae. All of it started with Janae. Cause Janae rap, whisper, sings.
I just think it's. I just,
You know what I'm saying? though? That's real shit.
she rap sings. I just think it's still like it's. I have a Janae in the. I have like the Scissors and the Summers in a different space.
Man, y'all
They in a
ain't
different
no
space.
Janae, bro.
Because what's the
She
bona fide?
queen.
If
She
we
queen
are
of that.
if we are giving Janae a classic, what is it?
Oh, man, it's so
Right.
many.
Her whole
Hold
sound.
on.
That Vapors album, I mean EP or whatever it was.
Yeah, that was an EP. I'm just trying to, it should be
What's
pretty
it called?
easy.
Sales the
What's
whole
it called?
album.
Nah, I'm gone.
Bro, come on, man.
I don't know what's it called. It should be it's a classic. We should.
The album, the fucking first album, like that album. What
And
her?
she don't really even carry that sound to the degree
I
that she
love
did on.
Janae's
Now she
sound.
don't.
Janae is huge,
no.
bro.
She is. But the sound you speak of, she has kind of like veered from it. I would say.
Every woman is gonna sit here and say, "I love Janae." I promise you, she's inspired She came out 2013. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's when she really didn't come out.
She came out like 04, right?
No, but I'm talking about when she got like where it's like.
So
damn,
what she was,
okay.
y'all talking about Sold Out.
2000. There we go. Yeah.
That album is amazing.
You know
And
what I'm
this is
saying?
where I feel like she kind of veered from. She
But
don't really. That
she
sativa
still-
stuff was
she-
otherworldly.
She has this sound she has carried, and everybody has been inspired.
I love
Every
Janae.
woman has been inspired by it, bro. I don't care what you say, bro. Like Janae,
I just think
give her flowers now, bro.
I give her flowers. I just think some people came behind her and done it better though.
Well,
Niggas, people that do dog.
All he said is they were inspired.
All I'm saying is when you say kids, that's a
Yes,
strong
bro.
word though.
No, we got Young Thug got kids.
He do, but
Lil Wayne got kids.
but they like
And they
No.
do it better. Some people do it better than
when
Young
you say
Thug and
kids,
Wayne.
I know none of them
Lil Wayne
niggas do
definitely
better than
has
stuff better than
sons.
Wayne or Young Thug. And what they do,
Like a Uzi. Like Uzi, star power is a lot better to me.
see, it's hard. See, I can't
Yeah,
even. Did what
Like
Thug?
a Thug, yeah.
It's
Oh,
hard.
that's-
See, it's
about
tough when
Wayne,
you get.
I was
To,
at
No, of course not.
it's tough when you get to that place. I feel it.
get
but
what I'm
it's-
saying?
It's,
Like-
it's tough. Those are hard arguments. Like they so close, but they
But
so
they come
differently.
from him though. Like he.
Yeah, I agree. Uzi, I would put him in the kid. I can't say kid now because Uzi still provides a
But
lot.
he
provides
took
a lot.
a lot from Thug. When
Yeah.
Thug came
Thug
out,
and Future
Thug
definitely
came
some of
out
his-
different.
Thug,
bro.
Future, and Wayne is
Yes,
some of his
they
biggest
came out
Yeah,
different.
Wayne, definitely.
They aliens. They Martians,
I
bro.
love Wayne. It's a totally different thing.
Yeah.
And he's a Carter.
I feel that though. You know what I mean? But you gotta understand though. That's what I'm saying.
But hold on, let's get to this rap right quick, bro.
Okay.
Because
Damn.
the rap look like they got it a little bit right. You got Best Rap Performance, Deep Reverence by Big Sean and Nipsey. That's a cold one. Bop by Baby. Yep, What's Poppin'. Big Picture by Lil Baby. Savage by Megan. And Dior by Pop. That's hard.
I would love.
I don't know who I give it. I may
would
give it to
love-
Pop.
That was a good
I
one.
would love
give
to
it
see
Pop.
Lil Baby
Pop
win
shit
it
more
for the bigger
anthem.
picture. I think he explained 2020 in a lot of ways.
He did.
And it was even before the mid of the year.
I may give it to Pop, though. I may have to.
I feel where you come from.
Not even just because he
That's not
passed
bad.
away.
That's
Dior
real
was just, he shifted
Oh,
where
yeah.
music was like for a reason.
Facts.
Everybody made records like Pop.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas, like we need one of these on every album that come out in 2020.
Lil Baby to win that.
I would love, and I'm a baby head.
I think if he would have died, he would have been bigger than the Baby. Bigger than Lil Baby.
He had a trajectory that was going somewhere in the same space. I don't know if he'd have been bigger.
Pop was rising on.
But Pop was gonna be one of them dudes.
He was huge.
He was. Because
huge.
a lot of guys are hot, but when you hot with an actual sound, everybody's trying to emulate. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Like some guys, they catch a bop, but they don't really have like a consistent catalog. When you heard a Pop album, it represented everything he was about. You know what I'm saying? His sound did. You know what I'm saying? You got best melodic rap performance. You got The Baby by Rockstar by The Baby and Roddy. Laugh Now Cry Later by Drake.
Yes.
Lockdown by Anderson. I think The Box will win this one. The Box by Roddy and then Highest in the Room.
They say melodic performance though.
I'll probably give it to Roddy.
There's only 3 people?
No, you got Highest in the Room by Travis and then Lockdown by Anderson .Paak.
It's between them two.
Roddy.
Yeah, I give it to Roddy. He probably competing with himself. Yeah. Best rap song, Bigger Picture. See, they gonna split them up. They gotta win one each. Like I feel like Bigger Picture gotta win, The Box gotta win, and then Rockstar by The Baby gotta win.
You gotta give it
Rockstar,
to Bigger Picture.
Savage. No, I'm not. No.
21 Savage.
No. Savage by Megan. Megan, her win is being nominated.
Savage remix. Yes.
Yeah.
I would
I
agree
don't
with
remix
you.
or whatever.
She went crazy though all last year, man. Like people gotta give her a flower.
Best rap album,
Absolutely.
So I mean,
Black Habits by D Smoke.
wow, he was Grammy nominated.
Yeah, they start praising everybody that was under the raps. Alfredo by Fred.
But nobody was putting out shit though.
Freddie Gibbs. No, there's some records that came out. I think that should have been him.
Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah,
Fuck
Freddie
no.
Gibbs. They ain't even got the Bigger Picture by Lil Baby, bro.
Fuck no.
Best album of the year last year in rap thing. Easy.
Easy.
And it sold the most last year.
Oh my
They
God.
tripping. Original Testimony by Jay Electronica. No, nigga, you might as well put Jay-Z name right there.
Right.
King's Disease. I can do it. He a legend. And it was a solid album. And then The Algorithm by Royce. I don't think they're supposed to be in there. It's too many of those guys that's like,
Nobody's.
I ain't gonna say nobody's, but it's too many
Older
guys
legends.
that operate the same tiers that they try to show love to, which I
makes sense.
feel.
Mix it up.
But it's like you gotta get the people that supposed to be in like the Big Picture or the Bigger Picture. No, it's not even Bigger Picture. My Turn by Lil Baby should be in there. Easy. That nigga had records of galore on that record. You know what I'm saying? But
I would
man,
love to see Lil Baby win. That's for me.
yeah,
I'm rooting for him.
hopefully they get it right on some of them. But they got it wrong all the way without no Weekend in there.
Fuck them.
Facts.
Them niggas they are savages for doing him
I
like
think
that.
that's stupid as shit, bro.
Yeah, man. He trying to get a little information.
Yeah,
before we-
everybody.
We ain't telling you shit.
I'm like this shit.
Anyways,
bro. I
man,
don't even wanna see
NFTs,
it,
man, it seems like the next biggest. I ain't gonna say trend, but definitely one of the next biggest things that everybody's hopping into, similar to the stock lane. I think it's similar to stocks. And we're learning as we're talking about this. So I'm looking at her, the camera over there. So, but I definitely, what'd she say?
I said that's okay.
But I definitely think it's something to touch on because I feel like it's spreading in every industry of entertainment.
Crazy.
And artistry. First time I heard about it, first of all, NFT stands for non-fungible token. I had to look up that word fungible because I was like, I thought it was non-fundable. Remember you was over here last time, you was like, how you gonna make money off it if it's non-fundable?
Right.
But it was fungible, and that basically means an item that can be substituted by the identical item. And basically they saying this is the opposite of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So how I look at it is kind of like when you're looking at StockX and like all these exclusive shoes or anything that's like a collectible item. I feel like is what probably will do well with NFTs. And NBA Top Shot, they got a market. Well, the NBA have a market that's called NBA Top Shot, and basically they putting up plays or certain things that will be like big talked about moments that people will want to own. And I was like, it's somebody else said it's kind of like having a rookie card of like Kobe Bryant or because the rookie card of Kobe Bryant just sold for like 1.8 million or something crazy.
And my thing is, and wait, I'm gonna have to definitely do more research on it. But
Yeah.
Me too.
can you get like okay, if I have this card, do you get a percentage of an NFT or the NFT is just this item?
So I think it changes per the product. Because like what I was talking about with the NBA, like highlights and things like that, they had several versions of how much you can buy into it.
Oh, okay, so it is.
And I'm guessing that means you get maybe a more of an original version of it. That was the best I could, because I was like, if it's, because they all showed the same thing. Okay. And nothing really like jumped from like it being better than worse. But it was at different price points. So I was thinking like, I don't know. I didn't understand that fully. But what I guess the other benefit I was thinking would be is like if they was doing like a documentary or something on the player that you own NFT on, they would have to come to you in order to put that in the documentary, and maybe that's a way to make money from it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Can you explain, dive into like the Tory Lanez piece?
The Tory Lanez. So Tory, that's what really made me turn my head to it, because he basically sold or made 2 NFTs for 2 of the songs that was on the Playboy record he just dropped.
Okay.
And then one was for a song off an album that ain't came out yet. And they sold out in 5 minutes. And basically, I'm thinking if you a fan of Tory Lanez and he goes to be, you know, legendary or however you think he'll grow, the value of that NFT will grow with him.
Okay.
And I'm guessing, you know,
So it stocks within a customized item.
that's probably the best way you can explain it. Stocks within a customized item that people probably over time
Yeah, it's
will
not
say,
a company, but you can do literally like this mic is Drake's mic, and I'm finna put
exactly,
Oh, right.
exactly. That's the best way to do it. To kind of understand it.
This. Yeah.
How new
that's
is
wild.
this? How new is this?
Like into a signature. That's crazy.
I think somebody told me. I think somebody was saying like somebody did it years ago, but it wasn't enough people behind it to make it a big deal.
Okay.
So it's new to like the general public, very new.
Yeah.
Like I was on
I figured,
Clubhouse.
I was like, I had never heard of it.
Yeah, I was on Clubhouse
That's
today,
genius,
and somebody said they just heard about it 3 weeks ago, and now they already like succeeding in it. Now these.
Do you know how
people
much that fucking can make you?
crazy?
You know
a
what I
mic.
mean?
If we had the mic that he recorded, "Take Care of Guys" playing on,
Yeah.
or just the fight, like he can remaster, because somebody remastered like this cat right here. It's an animation. They remastered it and sold it for $600,000. So like, let's say he remasters Guys playing and make an NFT on it, and that's a diamond song. It already has legendary status. Niggas will probably pay top dollar for that because you own a piece of his history that's crucial in his career.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So they were saying you can make an NFT on anything that you think people will have high demand of,
Oh, that's nice.
which is crazy.
So it's kind of almost like resale, but legal.
Because they explained it in a way of when I was reading.
It's kind of like resale. Like the best way I kind of understood was from like a sneakerhead aspect.
Like how people do with Yeezys all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's like media.
Okay.
It's like
But
media.
you can still trade it though. Just the
You can still
crazy
trade it.
part. You know what I mean?
Okay, now I can see where that could really work.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you're not buying the entire item, you're buying a percentage of that item. It's like stocks, but like I said, into a straight like specific item.
So
item.
if it gets sold, you get your cut.
Yes.
Yep.
That's
That's
he.
that's as
He
far as
owns
I'm
the
getting.
copyright. At the end, he owns the business. So okay. Oh.
Yeah, you
again,
ain't finna own like
Yeah.
guys playing like and
And you can do what
paperwork
the fuck you want with it.
Yeah.
So that's what they mean by you still own the copyright. So he still on this mic, but he say, oh, when I get ready to sell this, you know what I mean, you get a percentage of it.
That's what I'm guessing. Yeah.
Okay, well we'll see where this goes.
Yeah.
Shit.
And it seems like I think LeBron already got into it. I know Snoop Dogg was on a Clubhouse talking about like
Snoop does everything.
So the
making
more you
NFTs.
invest in it, does that increase the value though? Like the more if a whole bunch of people
Right.
chose to invest in, well, to say Apple, like
Right.
you know, in the beginning though, and a whole bunch
Like
of people
the Apple
invested in the
3GS
stock.
or something.
Now he has more money to invest into his company. So if more people invest into this mic per se, you know what I mean? Does the value of this mic go up because people
investing into it? The demand, probably so. That's what I would guess. Yeah. Yeah, bro. It seemed like
This is
anything.
some
It seemed like
different shit,
but the
bro.
way they was trying to make it seem like anything is open to that mug happening. Like it's a bunch of not even blown artists doing it on these markets, like these websites where they put up their pieces, and basically they it's still in the hands of the creator.
That's dope.
And it ain't like no overhead that's coming in stripping the power from the creator. That's what they was big on. Yeah, man.
Genius, bro.
But man, we're gonna continue to talk about that as that continues because it feels like it can tie into anything that you passionate. Because with stocks, I know for me, the learning curve is figuring out how that stuff works.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I know basketball, I know music, I know certain things that I'm already well versed in, so I would know the value and the demand of it. And it seems like that's how this is working.
Yes.
So
easier to invest in.
Easier. And that's the main thing people be scared about. They don't really know. They uninformed. But if you informed on something, it can be in anything like cooking. They was talking about like chefs could get into it and make these experiences behind these art pieces, and it's a lot. It's a lot, bro. But it seemed like it's definitely gonna be something.
That's smart. It's
smart.
Fuck.
Yeah, bro. Man, outside of that though, man, I know Coming to America dropped, and a lot of people was waiting on it. I wouldn't raise my hand for that, but I was interested in seeing it. How did you feel about Coming to America, Miss Tina Carter show? Did you love it?
So the movie actually premiered on my birthday back in 1988 when I was born.
Uh-oh.
So it was already special. And so I'm a huge fan of the first film. A lot of people know I'm a big Eddie fan. So let me move past that. So I was anticipating this movie for years.
Yeah.
So when I saw it, I had to go into watching the movie not expecting what I saw when I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
I feel that.
You can't, because it's a different era, it's a different time, and then I also saw that this was rated PG-13, so I knew it was going to be a little bit different. It was going to be a little bit more tame.
What's the other one rated R?
I believe so, but I'm not 100% sure. So when I saw this movie, I felt like more than anything, it was a good where are they now? I felt like it was good catching up with Prince Hakeem. I felt like it was good catching up with all the different characters of the father.
Still had that barking bride.
Yeah, like
That's crazy.
She still was barking.
It was a lot of things. It was good to see where people were. A lot of people are still living.
Yeah.
John Amos.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one was rated R.
Yeah. So it was a different time. You know what I'm saying? So this one was a little bit, for me, it was a little bit tamed, but I still enjoyed it. So.
Some people measuring it up to Dolomite. Some people are measuring it up to Dolomite. What did you say?
You can't measure something to Dolomite.
They measuring the movie or Eddie's performance?
That's ridiculous.
Eddie's performance.
He
Why are they
performed better
measuring
than
it to
Dolomite.
Dolomite?
I have no idea.
Did you see Dolomite?
Was based off a true story.
No, but I'm talking about like how it was directed.
Look at his eyes.
Fuck you.
I
thought he performed better than Dolomite. I didn't like Eddie in Coming to America 2 at all.
I thought it was
Damn, at all.
I thought it was a good.
Okay.
He's regarded at a certain level that I expect.
He
I ain't say he dropped the ball. It just didn't. But here's the thing, I wasn't big on Coming to America 1 either. So I'm not going into it emotionally invested. Yeah. I was just taking it for what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Coming as a big fan of the original, I knew.
But number 2, we said this. Number 2s are always whack.
And I'm not. How do y'all feel about sequels or number 2s 20 to 30 years later?
I don't like it.
How do you feel about that? Sequels after it's been 20 years. What are we really doing at this point?
I think this is a film that
Tron Legacy was dope.
That was a rendition, wasn't it?
No, that was a sequel. That was a sequel after he went into the game. The dad went into the game. His son grew up and went into the game.
See, I'm not so invested that I would even know that was a sequel. I just took it. It was dope, but I didn't know it was a sequel.
Yeah. Or like,
watch the first one. It's hard.
What's that movie with Morris Chestnut now? Where old boys.
Oh, The Best Man Holiday.
But that was good though.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't watch that movie.
I like that one.
I absolutely.
Yeah. Well, what did you think about that? Sequels 20 years later.
It's hard sometimes. I feel like The Best Man captured a moment. I think it was late 90s. It was after 97 when that movie came out. So when I saw Best Man Holiday, it was a lot of moments in there that was a little bad acting for me. For me. That's how I am about Love Jones. I don't want to see a part 2.
Fuck no.
Take the story somewhere else or something.
Leave it alone.
That's how
it's a classic. Oh,
I think my biggest.
Is people thinking about that?
I think.
Are people thinking about that?
People have
Love
been trying
Jones
to do a
too?
part 2
off,
for a long time. Part 2 for a long time. Just
What
like
if they gave you the gig?
No.
Wow.
Just like with the Fridays. you can't recapture the Fridays because so many.
Friday didn't do that bad.
The Friday series wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad though.
It wasn't that bad.
I like Friday and Friday After Next.
Yeah, but compared to Friday 1,
No.
you had
You missing
actors,
Smokey. It's already gonna be different.
You had actors where in Friday the original they could go from a comedic moment to a moment where he was like, put that gun, son. Put that gun down.
He tried.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was moments where you took John Witherspoon seriously.
Right.
As to where in the other two films I didn't really take him seriously.
The first Friday had a lot of real hood elements that I felt like I was like in the streets.
It was more.
Would you want an ATL too?
I don't want to see that.
Okay.
Who's making that?
They making that.
I thought they just couldn't get
I
the.
thought they was making that.
I thought
They
they
are making
was,
that.
but
They
something got
cast
shut
it.
down or something for it, right?
Probably because I don't know, but I know they
Ti
was
stuff lost everything.
It's different.
whatever's going on with his
It's
situation. Yeah.
difficult.
Probably was smashing around.
I'm gonna definitely go into it a little bit more in my
Lord.
review, but I had some major issues with the son, the character.
I didn't think that was the right type of person to cast.
It's hard for me because I feel who shined was the oldest daughter, the one who wanted to take over the kingdom and
Yeah.
everything. She is when I left that movie and I left my sister's house. She is who I thought about.
The older daughter that wanted the like Prince
Right.
Queen type deal.
She is who I thought about. I thought Wesley Snipes stole a lot of scenes. I thought he was
They
great.
said he did good.
He did a great job.
Yeah, he did do a good job at his role. I'll give him that.
Well, he a good actor though.
It's a lot of things that I thought were done well, but it's a lot of characters. Y'all know I love Rotimi.
Oh, they should have left him out of that.
But it just, for me, it just did not connect.
What was he doing? It just seemed like he was like when he got turned down from by the daughter. Like Eddie was like, "No." He just looked at like speechless. Well, I was about to say something crazy. I just had to stop.
Who I thought still did good was Simi.
Shimmy. Okay,
That's Eddie.
Yeah, his
Prince
role,
King's
yeah.
sidekick.
Okay.
I thought Arsenio Hall, who I think is also an underrated legend, I thought he came back and I thought he did a phenomenal job.
he did a good job.
So it was a lot of things that I loved about Coming to America too, but it was a lot of missed opportunity, in my opinion.
I think they could have kept it.
I think they rushed it.
If you was asking, shoot,
No, it wasn't rushed.
rushed it.
just
What you
think-
mean? That shit came 20 years later.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Once the production started,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
so.
32, so
Probably,
it's
I think the
32.
excitement going into it was more than what actually the product was. It definitely didn't. I mean, I was about to put up
they
a
had the
status.
Tyler Perry fake wigs and shit like that.
It wasn't that bad, no. You know what's going on. Like, that's your expectation with
I laughed.
Tyler
It was
Perry.
moments where I genuinely. Oh, Tiana Taylor looked great.
Oh, Tiana,
That was the movie.
Tiana looked like a bag of money. And I would have threw bags on her.
In my
Straight up.
opinion,
She
the
looked cut up
women
in
in
that
this movie
motherfucker, though.
really
She
stood
looked
out.
amazing. They had this mo on her face. I was just like, I don't think she got no more in real life like that. Not to that degree, at least.
Yeah.
But it was perfect.
He also put his daughter in there, Bella Murphy. I believe that is her name.
Which one was her?
She played one of the daughters, the middle daughter.
Okay.
She had the glasses on.
I remember,
she looked just
yeah.
like Eddie in the eyes. I believe that's his daughter with Nicole Murphy.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But I really love like giving the what?
No, let me know in the comments. Go ahead.
Yeah, I
yeah,
want
yeah.
people to engage.
Cheese.
So, but it was a lot of things I really liked about this film, and there was a lot of things that really irritated me. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain that a little bit.
I was going to say, like, I was about to put in my review. I was going to, like, put Coming to America review, fell asleep. That's how I came away from that.
Now, that's crazy.
For real, dog. The story, the
women
plot
in
wasn't
this movie
crazy.
Showed up and showed out.
I really wasn't.
Did you
even-
watch it?
I fell asleep.
She fell asleep for real.
Man, but were y'all even fans of the original? That's what I'm saying. Like
She
for
didn't
me,
matter?
The original
this
was
movie
funny
is
as
a
fuck,
little
though.
bit personal, so I
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm a critic, dog. Like, I don't think I should have to be tied so deeply to the first one that it'll lend me
But y'all
myself.
thought that,
do when
y'all
it's
thought that
iconic, 'cause
Denzel
you
Washington
want
was
somebody
whack, and I
to
didn't think
do
it was
that for
whack.
What Denzel Washington was whack?
That one that he just came out with.
The little things?
Yeah, I thought it was tight.
No, it was just a slow burn. That's the difference in
thought
saying
it
it's
was
whack.
dope. I thought
It wasn't amazing.
But most
No,
movies
but I thought
that
it
Jared
wasn't whack,
Leto
though.
do are slow burns.
Yeah, that was a slow burn, man. It was a burning slower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a bone.
But a baller. This nigga.
Shut the fuck up. You call me that.
Nah, man. But hey, y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think about Coming to America. It was a big topic, but another one of them movies that's finna be harshly criticized because it's been so long since the first one is Space Jam 2. Already because it's so long, and then you have LeBron James, which is the most criticized figure of this society, this era.
It is an iconic film.
It is. It's hard to
But
come
Michael
by.
Jordan was not a good actor.
I think
I'm just talking about the movie.
Oh yeah.
I think.
And you got to think,
Bugs
LeBron
Bunny.
is just heavily criticized for anything,
Everything.
everything.
I think he gonna top it though.
People that call him LeBum really concern me about their mental health.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they call him LeBum.
He's so
Sorry,
heavily
if you call him
criticized.
LeBum, I don't get your mind.
He's so heavily criticized in his profession that it extends past his off the court ventures. Like niggas are always looking to be like, call him out and be like, just criticize him on whatever. But he pretty much delivers on everything outside of basketball.
I don't get the LeBron hate.
I bet you
I
snap.
literally don't get it.
Like snap, like his acting.
Bro, he's not a bad actor, bro. Have you seen him act?
Hey, wasn't he like an anchor man? He never had no
Bro,
main
he's
role.
funny, bro. Like he's funny, bro.
Has he ever had a lead role?
No, bro. No.
That's a different type
He's
of weight.
not an
to fill.
actor, my G.
But you just spoke on his acting
But
as if he
Bro,
was.
what I seen him do, bro, he
can
was
hold.
hanging. And he was hanging with the motherfuckers.
I'm not saying he won't. I just don't have enough evidence to say he will.
I think he gonna go.
That's all I'm saying.
So, when the original came out, Bugs Bunny literally ruled the world.
Yeah.
It's a different era now. So I'm excited to see.
As far as like animation and like those
Yeah,
characters.
like
Bro, this
I'm
whole
excited to see.
production
That's what I was thinking.
of
Because
that
Bugs
was
Bunny is literally like the Looney Tunes as a whole.
Like, do we
Sam
expect the
Raimi.
kids to tap into this?
Right.
I don't think so. I think this is
they
gonna tap
will.
into like the kid, like I don't know, like let's say like, do you think your kids are gonna go crazy over this?
Yeah, I think they're gonna watch it. I don't think they're gonna go crazy, no.
Yeah.
I think
It's
a lot
gonna
of
be
sports
25,
fanatics are gonna go
30-year-olds,
crazy.
And they're very excited.
You know what I mean?
A lot of the what?
And I think a lot of sports fanatics, like people that watch basketball, any sport.
Yeah, any
like,
NBA for
Aiden
sure.
loves Space Jam.
Who?
And he loves LeBron, so I'm
Yeah.
sure he really
Yeah,
wants
kids
to
gonna dive in.
LeBron gonna bring a whole.
Yeah, I'm kind of downplaying LeBron's reach with
other
that.
crowd.
You
to
are,
this.
bro. He a legend.
Well, nah, because I'm looking. It's hard to think about film and then
Because
think
I don't know
about
when you be
LeBron.
saying everybody I talk to like, bro, you know LeBron the best. Like every time I hear people.
Well,
talk.
you think I'm over what?
No, I'm saying
Reaching
like,
when I say he got a lot of hate or criticism?
I don't know because I'm not in that world.
Right.
But what
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
saying
nah, he's
is
one of the- yeah.
from everybody that I talk with, that is because majority of people are sports fanatics, right? They always say LeBron the best. Like nobody can say he's not the best.
Nah, it's a whole
Who
world.
better than him?
Michael Jordan.
I mean, Michael Jordan is still
Yeah.
renowned.
People-
I mean,
still
I'm
gonna
talking about like
rank
in the
him.
league now.
Oh no! If you're talking about
Oh.
now, everybody know that. Haters even know that.
Yeah.
But it's all. That's not the conversation. It's always between Jordan and LeBron.
Oh, so you saying that you think LeBron better than Jordan though?
I don't
the
think that.
soundtrack got a hit.
So you don't think he is?
I don't think that. Nah, I say he has a chance to catch Jordan, but as it sits right now, I
But
still
he
have
catching
Jordan.
them numbers wise.
He's catching them statistically, but as far as like rings, his impact, like to that degree, I don't have him up there yet.
Okay.
MVPs, like you got somebody that got 10 titles. I mean, 10 scoring titles. Never went to a game 7, 6-0 in the finals. LeBron got stains on his deal.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, but he still has he can make a case to
He
gain.
top
that.
2.
I'm not like some people that say he can never catch
He
Michael.
top 3.
He top 2. I got him number 2.
Beating Kobe.
I got him over Kobe. Kobe's my all-time favorite, but he's, I'm going to be that biased to shade him. Yeah, so. Card is 4. Yeah, we rocking, baby. Come on with it.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to finish this one out or just on this one. Hey, but you know what? You know what's been interesting to see it kind of unfold is the situation with KR. What you think about that?
What you said?
What, nigga? Why you laughing? That nigga stupid, bro. What's so funny about that, though?
What you think about that? No,
I was being serious,
man,
nigga.
but I know, man, that nigga, I'm gonna drop back on some.
Let's lock in a
When,
little bit.
back in the day, you know what I'm saying, when I was like 21, man, 22, I really used to sound like Chance the Rapper back in the day, and
He sound like a lot of people.
yeah, Kendrick,
yeah.
you know what I mean.
That's
He
why I
sounded-
really tap into him.
But he was dope though, you know what I mean, as an artist, he was cool. But him out of nowhere, he just getting out of jail. He see Kayani, she been glowed up.
So I probably got to break down who KR is because he ain't got the name where niggas will know. But KR, the first time like I knew about him was he was a rapper. Yeah. But for the people that don't know him, he was in Superfly, and he was like
he was the
antagonist in that. Yeah, he was on a squad that was kind of like going at Trevor Jackson in the video.
He did good though.
And he did a good job. He ain't like no, I got him next.
He wasn't believable.
Yeah, he ain't no next like
She said,
Mike. I ain't gonna say Michael B. But he ain't that caliber I ain't saying right now. But he from that. But he also do music.
You know who he used to be? He used to be a jerker. He used to be in
that whatever that
Fuck, what was that called?
I don't know what they called. With Legacy and all them.
Yeah, look, this nigga, you was a jerker back in the day.
Nah, I wasn't. Nah.
You knew Legacy?
Niggas used to say I look like him, but
let's go.
I got on skinnies heavily, but not because of them, but they influenced me.
Remember the colorful ones, boy, niggas?
Yeah, I had some red ones. Yeah, I had them joints. Yeah, had them joints.
But
that's who KR is though. For cats that don't know him.
Yeah,
he was in Superfly, and basically what's going on with him though is after that movie, a whole bunch of because he was kind of a photographer too.
That nigga had
he would always,
He had women on. He had women on deck.
He had chicks galore. But he would do photo shoots and, they always kind of be on his post or whatever. Videos. And shortly after that movie came out, like a whole bunch of women came out on him and said like they
was lying, bro.
Sexual assaulted them, rape type of claims. And he did like 3 years in jail. 3 years in jail. He just got let out.
And they let him out
maybe a few months ago.
But they say he ain't wear no ankle, like all that dropped.
Like he could travel, like he ain't on house arrest. That was some of the stuff I didn't understand. Like he served 3 years, but the charges dropped.
Like come on.
But he still got to go to court. And basically he been pleading his innocence ever since being released. Wow. I know one of the big names he been kind of talking, like targeting his voice to is Kalani.
Okay.
And Kalani, they supposedly had a relationship, and she basically is trying to speak down on his character.
Did she?
Yeah.
She spoke to it?
Oh yeah, she responded on her I believe she responded on her stories.
So she responded to that nigga? Mm-hmm. He's a nobody compared to her.
I mean it gotta be some truth to what he putting out there for her to respond.
Damn, she responded to him.
Or it aggravated her in such way she feels she had to defend herself.
Yeah. So am I right on that? Didn't she say something?
Yeah, because I saw something Kalani said, and I'm like, dang, she going after somebody else.
And you ain't know until I brought it.
I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, because KR
I didn't even know who dude was.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, they supposedly had a relationship.
Somebody else about sexual assault.
But see, it's two things to this, because I really followed him. I followed him heavy because I was a fan. I thought dude was nice. I think he could have.
Yeah, he was nice.
He could have definitely did something. He was like Bryson Tiller, Then he started sounding like Bryson Tiller.
Yeah, a little stretch.
Yeah, but he was always known to me for the women he was around. Like he had some.
He had joints for sure.
Yeah, but also his problem was, man, he ran his mouth too much about the industry. Mm-hmm. He talked about literally going into these. Ghostwriting like camps, you know what I mean? He literally explained.
He claimed to write Kalani records, some of the biggest joints.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it.
I believe it. He got a pen.
I don't see why he couldn't do it. You know what I mean? And he started coming at the industry right after Superfly, and then right after that, and he was like, and because he was saying, I got suicidal thoughts, and you know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna maintain, I'm gonna be strong, and he started talking about the industry. It was like these niggas fake, and then right after that, you know what I mean? He gets locked up and gets accused of, sexual harassment.
You think the industry put some money
I
in
never sleep on powers
put
that
some
be,
money in
bro.
those women back to kind of make those claims?
I never sleep on them. You hear me? You know what I'm saying?
The powers that be to do something like
it's too ironic. But he was talking. He was talking
I didn't see it, but I didn't catch that one. I know he was going crazy with
bro.
Really?
And he would make rants about the industry.
Wow.
Just snapping on him. You hear me?
I can believe that because his energy now reflects the same type of stuff.
Yeah.
He's still on it.
They shutting him down.
Yeah, I don't know. He made it to chill because next it ain't going to be jail. He'll be out of here.
Exactly.
Hate to say it, but...
Exactly.
Because another dude like that was Triple X, Tentacion. He was heavy.
Yeah.
He was beyond just the industry. He was like government type status, like Pac similar
That's
statements.
what I was gonna say. It reminds me a lot of Pac, and they threw everything at Pac they possibly could.
Yeah.
Hey man, look, I felt like, and my niggas the GOAT.
Who was that?
My nigga Drizzy, bro.
How did we get the Drizzy now? What we doing now?
Because they had that beef.
With who?
Tentacion?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But see, in the beginning, Drake won't responded.
Nah.
But
He
then
wasn't
when
shit.
he saw,
He
but
do
when
nothing.
he saw, he said, "This nigga is a threat."
I don't know if he saw him as a threat, but he knew he was something that he can bring for sure. He was to Drake or just what?
I think if
he had
you
to
gotta
notice.
understand he was 17, bro. Like
I don't care how you eat. He ain't know he ain't never been a threat to Drizzy.
I'm saying
That's a huge statement.
No, I'm saying like. So I look at this is a graph, right?
Right.
And when you trend, you know what I mean. You're trending. He came out to me like that.
He could now. If you're saying that,
He came out like
his
that.
trajectory
It was
could he would. That was another dude like how I was talking about Pop. Like out of the guys out of the class right now, when you think of the Roddies, the Babies, the Pop Smokes, Juice WRLDs, he was another guy that had tremendous trajectory. Triple X was the most talented one.
I ain't gonna put Juice WRLD up there.
Oh no, Juice. Oh no.
I put him.
He was like Post Malone.
I put him
bro.
with Post Malone.
But I'm saying you talking about like it's.
But I'm talking
about stardom.
Tentacion, I think he had
everything.
He reached something that was different. You know what I mean? He was like a black Eminem. You know what I mean?
That's hard to kind of get what you mean by that.
No, come on. I'm talking about that cult following. Like he had.
Yeah, he was developing that.
You know what I'm saying? He was out there. You know
did.
what I mean? And that cult following follows Eminem. That's why Eminem.
And he was still able to give us like a sad.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. I was crazy about him.
And man, kids do. Man, kids.
Yeah,
that's how kids felt.
Kind of era.
Yeah, Tentacion was a dude I was picking to be like this
Next.
dude could be. He's like
And he was smart. People slept
He's
on
smart.
him. I slept on him.
he talked.
He was talking all that shit, and then boy, he backed it up.
But he started to kind of turn the curve right before he got out of here. He started to kind of be more positive and not start attacking. It was just too late, unfortunately.
Even
you know what I'm
his
saying?
last video was kind of eerie.
Woo!
Him looking at himself in the cast.
Yeah, like he
I didn't take it like that. I think he was just saying he killing his old self.
I do too,
Right,
but it
but
just
I'm just
comes
saying,
before that,
right.
like around his
I get
death.
what you mean, but
It
I
made
didn't
it
take
eerie.
like
Bro, that whole
Yeah.
I remember watching that joint. It was so eerie, bro.
Yeah.
It was the eeriest thing ever.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just
Even his
saying,
death
I don't
on
think
camera
that's-
was
his
eerie.
intention was that was.
That shit was just. Yeah, man.
That was it.
That was eerie.
Why would they do that though?
I don't know. That shit
You know
looked
what
like
I'm
planned. They knew
So
where the nigga was gonna
anyway.
be at.
That's all I'm
Like,
saying,
enough of that.
bro.
I ain't gonna keep talking.
You heard me? Motherfuckers watching. You heard me? Fuck that.
His death and his imprint.
Yeah.
I made a whole. I made a tribute song to that dude, bro.
See?
Yeah, it
See?
took over me, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy. But
It was
and
sad.
can we segue into like where hip hop is going when it comes to how, because you know in the beginning hip hop would only they would use people as the image, the hood image, like they were just images at first, but now they're actually
Not in the beginning. Are you going back to Sugar Hill Gang? Where are you coming?
like when they start when the popularity of hip hop
Sugar Hill
start kicking in.
I'm just saying.
Right.
I mean, you gotta.
Core, man. She like
African
80.
Bambaataa, she
I'm
going
just-
back to
I'm
before it was
just
about
saying,
the
you cannot,
MC.
You cannot just be blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
Like,
but
put stuff
I mean when
anywhere.
it began to like go pop, like Nelly times and shit like that. You know what I mean?
So what?
Like
No,
niggas weren't getting
2000s.
killed. My whole point.
So you talking about golden era going into early 2000s?
Yes, you know what I mean? Like
The golden era is considered the 90s, right?
for sure.
Golden era. I would say like
90s.
88
93
to 99. Golden era.
Right. They kind of consider
In
that.
my opinion.
Let me double check.
That's
Hip hop purists
I thought it was
would
like
probably
93.
say.
I thought it was like
earlier than that.
I want to say
Fuck
like
nah.
the heart of the 90s, golden era of
Yeah,
hip
it's
hop.
like 93 and up to like 98, 99.
Right when Nelly was not out, so I don't know.
No, what I'm no.
Oh,
no,
I didn't
no.
know what you were saying.
But golden
Yeah.
era to me was still authentic.
Oh, wow, Google
Niggas-
actually says 80s. I don't know about that. That wouldn't be. I
Well,
wouldn't
because
consider
you
that shit.
in the 80s you had Run DMC, you had LL Cool J, you had Big Daddy Kane, you had Eric B and Rakim. You had a lot of people who people consider hard. That was a segue into your NWAs
advancements. They
and your
were
Death
not
Rows and
advanced
all
at
of that.
all.
So you can't. It's certain people you kind of got to bring up to flow into a certain era. I
I think they were all. My point is, I think they were authentic. Like 90s, authentic as fuck. 80s, of course, is authentic. That's where it came from. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, when it started getting popular, like popular,
And
like
what
they
you was-
started grabbing people out of nowhere. You know, people played this fake ass facade like they gangster shit like that, right? But now the streets are really integrated into the world of hip hop now, to where niggas is dying. Like,
Oh yeah.
well, they were
left and
dying
right.
in the 90s.
not like this.
Not at
dude.
this rate.
Like this.
Well, this
Like a
is more,
nigga
this
just
is
went to
more
Atlanta and
drug
just got
user
popped.
culture. Then you had drug dealer culture where a lot of them were dying as well.
No, this ain't
Big
about
I'm
deal.
talking
drug
about-
user. This ain't about none of that. This is just street shit. Niggas
Like
beefing.
dying from gun
Like,
violence.
Like niggas is
What were
dying.
they dying from in the 90s? I'm confused.
They weren't
They
dying
were-
a
Explain it
lot
to me.
from in the
I'm just saying
though.
at the rate it is though. Like
Yeah,
you,
it ain't like now.
It's-
Niggas
I mean-
dying every day.
You can name Nipsey,
Popular, right?
King
Like,
Like
Vine,
bigger
Pop
rappers
Smoke.
we're talking about. Just So
yeah, probably the caliber.
The bigger ones we're talking about is like
Because you got,
Nipsey.
Nipsey, King Von, Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Dying, like,
Triple X.
Easy to get to them.
That's like in a 5 year time difference.
This
you know what I'm saying?
shit
Time
crazy. And this a rapper just fucking.
Now other people are dying from other stuff, like Juice WRLD. They dying from overdosing and.
It's something. My thing is.
If you think they would die more, you can. I'm not finna battle what era was dying faster.
It was just a different culture. You had the drug dealer culture, and then you have the drug user culture.
But that's not what they dying from though.
Yeah, they dying from gun violence probably more than anything
now.
though.
There's a lot more beefs. Like that shit's popular. Like.
Okay.
It's just popular.
But I think to kind of, because you was kind of saying, what were you kind of asking with that?
My point was, it's just because we were segueing from the XXXTentacion and how my thing is a lot more people are just a lot more accessible. You know what I mean? To getting killed like this, like motherfuckers just in the like people are regular people, like regular street people. Are now really getting, and it's easy for them to become popular rappers now. Yeah. In my opinion.
Well, I think the label was behind it.
And they bringing that.
The label was behind it.
See, now you finna tap in.
The label, they love to target somebody that comes from the street, don't got much to lose. They gonna throw whatever bag they with. Contract is messed up, and they gonna sign it. Yeah. Because they gonna get pulled right out of the street. They gonna cop a few chains, get on the internet. Put some guns up, drop a video, and then you can just go get another one if they die.
But they go.
And you still own all that.
It's gonna go more crazy.
And still making money from them.
Ain't that crazy though?
Hologram concerts.
And the death even increases the value. It's almost
it increased the game.
That shit, dog. That shit is an actual.
And then it's working.
Plan.
Like it's like don't they work though? It's like rotate. All right, this nigga finna die.
Juice WRLD album is still going crazy.
Pop Smoke still going crazy.
He's still like in the top 10. I want to. They making bank and them quick return. Those are quick investment returns.
So I was watching this one thing. They were like I think it was Miles Davis, the Miles Davis movie with the dude that what's his name? Some Chino, the black dude.
Al Pacino.
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. Yeah. Don Cheadle, right? He played as Miles Davis. Fuck you.
He said Cappuccino.
Some Cheeto. I did not say
Put some respect on his name. I'm just saying.
Don Cheadle. He in Space Jam too. He in Space Jam.
I saw that shit, bro. But the nigga say he went to the record label, and the guy was like, "Man, look, bro, it's more money in death, man." You know what I mean? So and also
I seen that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He was just like, "It's more money in death." So when you know that. And these people, the powers that be, and I don't know if I should be saying this shit. How do you not know or not think that people could possibly be orchestrating? You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad to see. You even look at like
politics.
Big and Pac. Look how much money they're still making 24, 25 years after their death.
And none of the cases are resolved.
When you look at Michael Jackson, that money in that bag probably.
That's big.
We probably gotta stop talking because it sound crazy. People probably gonna look at us like
these niggas.
We almost planning to death on somebody. We almost planning to kill somebody.
That almost took me out. I didn't expect you to say that, so that's like tears.
Because because you start going up the ladder, pocking big. I'm start thinking big. Michael Jackson.
I wasn't expecting it, so I was like,
I said Michael Jackson.
Everybody's so boring to me after he died. I'm sorry.
I said Michael Jackson, and I immediately said, "Imagine the bag." We start praising this man.
The greatest of all time.
But we probably got to get off there because it just sound crazy how kind of how we speaking on
it. Money in that shit.
Niggas will start. We giving ideas to niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
kill these niggas.
But low key, that is something you may have to think about, man, because the figures that have went were like a lot of beloved figures.
And nigga, you know what I mean? Talk about death all the time.
Oh, Drizzy. But he talk about it in the way you almost want to. If I die, what did he say about that? If I die, I want to die a good death or a quiet death or something?
An easy one.
An easy one.
Yeah.
But that's the type of way if you talk about death, you need to talk about it like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't try to let that shit out at all. I'm that type of nigga. I don't like talking
Drake
about
is the ultimate version of manifestation in the tongue having power. The nigga said, I'm sitting in the chair, but in the future it's a throne. On this last record, what's next? He said, I'm on a Hot 100, numero uno. This one ain't come with a bundle. The shit about to go number one. Now, it's probably an easy prediction to make that. But the fact that he constantly...
He just attacked all these other rappers.
Anyways, man, now we already praised that nigga enough, dog.
But that's crazy. I didn't think about that.
God.
Look at her. She's ready to take off.
Big hater, bro.
Man,
So this Rihanna album gonna be fire though?
You think?
Yeah.
I'm in the Navy, but I don't know.
Never fucking.
I don't know what to expect, man. She just a Savage Fenty ultimate right now.
Bro,
I'm sick of it, bro.
She just trademarked Fenty hair, so she finna go.
You can do both, Rihanna. Drop a whole bundle around. Just name the new album Savage Fenty.
But she worth $600 million now, though, bro.
Just name the new album Savage
Fenty.
Fenty.
My bro a check.
And that shit would go crazy. Literally, bro. Robin Fenty is her name. Name the shit that. What?
Why didn't I know that, bro?
I'm in the Navy, so I know.
Robin Fenty?
Yeah, that's her name. Robin Fenty.
Yeah.
Savage Fenty.
It's Robin Rihanna Fenty.
Yeah.
So Fenty,
It's
I
her
think,
last
bro, how
name.
come I thought Fenty
It was what?
was some white person's and she got
Like Fendi?
she got a deal with them or something like that?
No, Fenty
Fendi
is
or
hers.
Yeah, Fenty is hers. He own that.
Oh, that girl's gold.
I see why she killed me, but you can do both. Drop the lingerie with the
But
album.
look how many hits she's given us. It's okay for her to take this break.
No, I'm mad at Beyonce too. Beyonce.
How long? That's all right.
Just came out now.
So from
I mean, like,
that's a good question. From artists of the caliber of the Rihannas, the Drakes, the Beyoncés, what's an okay break time for
2
you?
years.
When do you get exhausted of your favorites being away?
Beyonce's been
2
doing
years.
this since she was like 7.
Right.
She's about to be 40, and she's a Virgo, so either end of August, early September. So this girl's been doing this for so long. Why can't she venture off? Rihanna gave us literally albums and features every year since she's come out.
She's been on break for like
She has.
5 years.
I said when she first went on break, I said Rihanna earned herself a break, but it's beyond a break now.
It's like, what the fuck? Come on.
But she just don't want to give y'all anything. We don't know what she doing. So
She ain't never gave us anything. She can give us anything, and we gonna eat it up at this
Drake can
point.
sit down for 2 good
That's the
years
one
and put out
person can
nothing.
put the mic down when never have to do nothing.
Like,
And I wouldn't be
chill.
mad at him. I don't care how much of a favorite of his of mine. He don't got to do nothing.
Rihanna can't do it. What's going on?
Rihanna ain't Drake to me. It's a gap between them.
It is though.
Oh, easy. Now Rihanna know
I
that.
don't agree with that.
I may charge my ex for a feature. The pettiness is real.
That shit was.
Yeah, that petty is crazy, right?
Hey, Drake at the
sorry.
status where he can. You think Drake is beyond the status of charging Rihanna for a feature?
He's the biggest artist in the world. Right?
Niggas know what's coming. You heard what Young Blue said about
When they
that.
make records together, it's great.
Oh, I mean, it would be
But he had a
silly.
place
When
where
her
she
and
would
Breezy
need
do
it
things
though.
together, it's great too.
It would be
missing
silly
out.
for him to charge Rihanna because they make magic. But I think he's speaking on where he is. He's that legendary where he can charge
Drake
anybody for
Drake
it.
is legendary, but Rihanna is very legendary as well.
She is, but I just think it's a gap between Drake and, his Rihanna.
Clearly, if they are, then we know Beyonce is.
No, well,
Right.
what do you mean?
Ain't nobody coming at Beyonce.
No, I mean that was.
So
the
you
first...
trying to get the beehive on me.
No. Sneakers. I mean,
No, definitely Beyonce.
No,
but
she was
Drake's
the first
still
artist
bigger
that
than
you
all of
brought up when you're talking about what caliber do you have to be able to
Oh,
take
okay.
a specific break. So
But
that's
honestly,
why I brought up Beyonce.
I don't even be too. I'm not really like. If you said Drake and Beyonce was coming with something, I'm not too excited about it.
That record they had together was dope.
The Mind Joint?
That mug was dope.
Nah, it really wasn't. That was too over.
I loved it. That mug.
I honestly
when
don't even
she
remember what Drake
performed
even
that
did
mug
on that.
live, that mug
Oh,
was
look for it,
amazing.
Yeah, I'm not looking for that.
No, I don't look for that either.
Not to talk down on it. I just haven't really received much from it that I thought was crazy.
It's a to me.
Yeah.
But 2 years though.
2 years.
I think that's solid.
I think 2.5
Kendrick
to
go
3
too long.
Do y'all realize artists back in the day used to literally go like
years.
without
Yeah.
releasing
I
music?
thought it was like every 2 years.
And granted, we from this era, so I think we condition a different way to receive
I'm conditioned
music.
for every 2 years.
2 years
honestly,
is 2 years
2
is
years.
cool, but it's a lot of artists that's going away for 3 to 4.
Drake used to do that. He used to do every 2 years.
and it was perfect.
Big
I think
artists
it's great.
back in the day used to could go a good 5 years.
And they took their
without-
time into albums. Like now, this shit just be like,
I just think in this
We
era,
live
bro,
in a
it's
microwavable
hard.
I
society.
hate that shit.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not with it, bro.
I agree, but people like, man, yeah, 4 years, 5 years, that's too long.
You
bro.
with that?
In
Like
this era.
Frank Ocean pisses me off.
love
If
her.
that's your brand, it's one thing.
Bryson Tiller is another one. I just be like,
bruh.
oh Lord, but I
Frank
understand.
Frank Ocean, he's kind of
chill the
always
fuck out,
been
bro.
in
That shit pisses
like
me
Adele
off.
goes away for 5 years.
But she can do that though.
Yeah,
Sam
she can't.
Smith,
She
Frank Ocean
can't.
need to
same
chill
thing.
out, bro.
One album sells a career's worth,
Heck
literally.
10, 100,
But you know what? I kind of understand
fuck
why.
is that?
I may understand why a rapper or artist would say I'm going to retire. They never really mean it, but it gives us an expectation of what to expect from them
Childish Gambino, another one.
because Hove goes away.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Jay has announced
He goes away for
every other
years,
5 years.
but
he goes
because
away.
I know he is in a different position, like more of a mogul, I know he'll just peek his head in a rap or music whenever it's time. And I'm not looking like he need to come back. I'm not looking at him, but if you give us, it's like a disclaimer. I'm chilling on music. I'm finna go into this next phase of my life.
So would
I
you
still
be better
participate.
if Rihanna said she's retiring.
That's what I'm saying. If she says something
not
like
gonna
that,
say that.
she's not gonna do it. But I understand why.
Right
I
now,
may
your
understand.
expectation is like, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah, Rihanna still. I think Rihanna just turned. I think Rihanna literally just turned. Rihanna just turned what? 31 years old. She like 31 or
32,
32.
bro.
She
I
mad
think she's
young.
like 33. She's older than me. I'm
No, she
32.
1 year older.
Nah,
than
she
Chris
like
Brown.
her birthday like 2 days after mine. That's the only reason why I know. She like 31 to 32.
She's 31.
You want me to look at her?
Yeah, she's older than me.
Okay,
she's older
well,
than
maybe you
32.
How old is Chris right now?
Chris
he
is
just turned like-
31. He'll be 32.
No, he's 31.
Right? Or he gonna be
She
31.
getting crazy.
No, Rihanna is
32.
older than me. I know for sure.
She 32.
But she's older than Breezy.
You just looked it up?
She 32. 33?
She's 33.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Breezy is
oh.
31 right now?
How old?
Breezy should be either turning 31 or 32.
Damn, my nigga
Yeah.
old, bruh.
Breezy, he 31. See? People making him
His
40.
birthday is in May, so he's going to be 32.
Right. I'm just saying he was 31 right now.
And then Rihanna is
Y'all life
33,
going by
yeah.
so fast, man.
But this nigga been around for 15
That's
years.
but I feel like he just should have stayed in his 20s forever.
Nah, he
Just saying.
he Gucci though.
And
He
he still
Gucci. He
dance
still got
well.
30 more years if you wanted it. Yeah.
If he stays
If he
healthy,
wanted it.
yes.
Only thing that he gotta be out of the way
Them
is his
cigarettes, he
stuff.
need to stop, bro.
That's why I said
That
he gotta get out of the way of
cocaine
his
gotta
stuff.
go.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry, bro.
Allegedly.
They don't
Nah,
let
I ain't gonna speak on him like that.
He
Chris
be
my
talking
guy.
that nigga
Allegedly.
Yeah. That nigga is definitely high.
Chris, man.
He
He has a good time, I'm sure, for sure,
That
man.
nigga is weird.
Yeah, man.
But I love him.
Man, what y'all got going for the rest of the week, though? What y'all got going, man? What's going on this weekend? Is this thing going crazy? Anybody dropping or something?
I know it's 314 Day in St. Louis.
314, you already know what time it is. Represent
Sunday,
the
314 Day.
Oh, yeah.
STL Pride.
He don't care nothing about it.
Nope.
He looking for 420.
I don't even smoke, though, you fucking ass.
I'm excited about the new Candyman, so that's what I'm
Hey.
When
looking
does that come
into.
out?
When is that coming out?
So it's been a few delays. It was supposed to come out last June, then October, and then now it's been pushed back a little bit further. But I'm excited about it. It's been produced by Jordan Peele. It's also directed by
Oh, that's gonna be fire.
a black woman. Her name is either Nia or Nina. So I'm sorry if I said the wrong name, but I am really excited about this film. I grew up on Candyman. He was terrifying, so I'm excited to see this reboot.
I think they should hand out candy bags at the movie theaters.
That'll be interesting.
Candyman is a great
Every time I think of
classic.
Candyman, a movie, I think of that candy corn.
Oh no, Candyman plays no games.
I don't know why, nigga. That's all I think about, though.
You think you would think of bees? Cause the bees coming out of his mouth?
I don't know.
Oh my, watch Candyman. Come
I
on.
seen it. I just think of candy corn
You know
for
what
some
used to
reason.
freak me out when I was like,
What?
I used to
Lizards?
consider Candyman and James Earl Ray,
Who is that nigga?
who assassinated Martin Luther King.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Them two people.
You used to why? Because they favor each other?
I watched this documentary when I
No,
was
one
8
is white
years
and one
old.
is black.
But I'm saying, what did he say about them? He said you thinking in the same place.
No, the two people scared me in my
Hey,
childhood.
nigga, see, I just make up anything in my head. See, nigga, you gotta say something. I got these headphones on, boy.
Oh, that nigga said 'cause they look alike.
That shit probably stupid.
I was like, what is the word talking
My
about?
nigga. She said, no, they both black and white.
Tony Todd played Candyman. He's amazing, horror legend.
Who's playing it now?
Is he playing it right? That's what I said.
No, it's another guy. So Tony Todd.
Man,
is
that
supposed
kid,
to-
Tony Todd is the nigga I know.
Yeah.
Cause I can't get his face out of my head.
Yeah.
That nigga will pop up in the middle of the night.
That nigga
That
playing Final
dude scared me
Destination.
because I felt
Yeah.
like Michael Myers, Jason,
He was
all
like-
these different people didn't look like nobody in my neighborhood. Tony Todd looked like somebody who cut through my bedroom window.
Cause you know who he looks like? He look like my cousin, bro?
My next door neighbor. I was like, is that?
Oh shit, Glenn. That's his name, Glenn.
Oh my god.
Everybody got a nigga that look like that.
I love Candyman. I'm so excited about this review.
And when is that coming out?
So the new scheduled date is not out yet. Like I said, it's had 2 delays.
And Mortal Kombat look fire.
So I'm ready. Oh, Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat, Space Jam 2 on its way.
King Kong vs. Godzilla.
Matrix 4 I think got pushed back. I think what the hell is that other movie?
Scream 5 got pushed back.
Keanu Reeves got that other
Halloween
joint.
Kills pushed back.
John Wick.
John Wick. He coming out with John Wick 4 and Matrix 4. They gonna battle each other.
I'm really waiting on that Mortal Kombat though.
Hope it get out of here.
The first, the one that came out in the 90s, what, Annihilation?
That was the last one. It was Annihilation, but
that was
Mortal
cold
Kombat.
shit.
It was just Mortal Kombat, and then the second one was Annihilation.
Yeah, I don't remember the first one.
That's the class. That's the best one. Annihilation wasn't the best.
Was it which one? Johnny Cage died right at the beginning by Big Dude.
Annihilation.
See, that's the one I like.
Did you see the?
I don't remember that one.
Oh, you tweaking.
You tweaking, yeah. You gotta watch that, Jay. Something wrong with you, man. What else going on, dog? You got something else going on?
This nigga. Hey, so everything I said, he said right back.
You silly, ain't you? That battery on E over there.
When you go back to it, you gotta do it to everybody.
Yeah. Hey, but man, we about to dip out of here, man. Plug y'all socials. We got Tina Carter Show to the left.
At Tina Carter Show on all social media platforms.
We got Nick Moss to the right.
Oh yeah, forever Nick Moss. You know what it is.
Yes, sir. You got It's Just Rory everywhere. Man, we appreciate y'all. This is really feeling like a podcast now.
Cheese.
Shout out to Ams.
Shout out to Ams behind the cam. Shout out to the ghost person over there. J. Cole usually is in the building, but he's not. But man, yeah, it's feeling good, man. Yeah. We back again next week.
And we back.
And we'll be off next week after that.
Okay.
And we gone.
And man, hopefully April, we'll be in some well-groomed places. Quality. What the hell does that mean?
Right.
I don't understand. So we gonna get a cut. It's like a barbershop.
Anyways, man, appreciate for locking into the damage control where the damage is controlled.
Motherfucking control.
Yeah. We out of here. Chee. Yeah.
This shit bigger than button.